Welcome, folks. MJ and the crew here. It is 6:01 here on a Tuesday, and it'll start all over again. It happens in just minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean like 2 minutes, but sometime in minutes could be, 20 minutes, could be 32 minutes, could be 40 minutes, but sometime this hour we'll give away our next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with our tablet tag game here on the MJ Morning Show. And yeah, Fester, you brought this up yesterday, and I thought we did a better job with this when we did it in August. We got to figure out phone management because yesterday the phones were so freaking slammed, we couldn't even take phone calls on other items. So I couldn't say, hey, let's talk about this story. Maybe we'll grab a couple of phone calls and see what people think. We couldn't even do this yesterday. We couldn't even do it because the phones were just cranked. When we walked in here, the phones were already ringing.
Every line.
And when we started the show, at this time yesterday at 6:02, every single phone line was ringing in the studio. And if you remember, this time yesterday, I started taking the phone calls saying, hey, yeah, not yet. 6 o'clock hour doesn't mean we're going to give the thing right away at 6:01. But hey, thanks for listening and keep listening. We'll give away the first of the Microsoft tablets sometime this hour. So yeah, we have to manage a little better. So we kind of train the audience that just listen, and when we tell you to call in, that's when you call in. That you don't want to be calling in all hour just to try to snake your place in line.
It can happen at any time. So always be ready, but it's not all the time.
True.
Yeah.
Good point.
And just a little housekeeping so people know how the operations works.
Oh.
If you're calling in,
how the operations works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you're having trouble with English language this morning. It's okay. We'll walk you through it. We'll guide you through. Jesus. All right. So tell me how the operations works.
So when you're calling in, and MJ says call in now, we clear the lines. So if you're calling and it's ringing for 5 minutes and you think, oh, I'm going to be one of the first few callers in, or he'll pick up my caller first, we reset everything when MJ says call in on your first now.
Do we?
Andrew in the back hits the X.
Andrew, do you do that?
So it starts with
yes, he does.
So it starts with 1.
Andrew, can you chime in? Do you do that, Andrew?
I have to do that to make sure that whoever's been dialing in for the past half hour isn't there.
Yeah, because
but if we're taking, does it really matter though? If we're taking caller number 105, does it really matter if
it matters?
Same way every time.
Yeah, it matters to caller 105.
All right. So there we go. Hey, procedures that I'm learning about that I didn't even know that are occurring. So the lines are. Well, Andrew, what do you do? How do you hit? What do you do? How do you do that? Where do you hit the?
He has an XL line where he can drop every line.
Okay.
And
I see that. All right.
See how every line. Do it again, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well,
that's scary.
Okay.
That's scaring me. I'm frightened.
So just like mass getting rid of people.
Cross them out. Just rub them out. Rubbing out the phone lines. Ooh. All right. So in just a matter of moments, sometime this hour, we'll tell you when to call in. Now, remember, yesterday at this time, we just took a random caller, meaning in the 6 o'clock hour to give away the first one. We gave away the first one to just a random caller. I can't remember. What did we say? Was it?
I think it was 50?
Whatever it was. And that's how we primed the pump for Tablet Tag. And, of course, the contest to give away these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with the keyboard, it's called Tablet Tag. And you have to listen for the previous winner's first name. But, of course, we didn't have a previous winner in the 6 o'clock hour for yesterday. So that's why we just had to give it away. And then that established, it's kind of like playing craps. Coming out, it's kind of like playing craps. You got to establish the point. So we established the point yesterday morning. But guess what? For the 6 o'clock hour right now, you have to know the last winner. Well, we didn't have one in the 5 a.m. hour because we weren't freaking here yet. Plus, I don't think I'd waste giving one away in the 5 o'clock hour.
I mean,
but that's a whole different story. So what does that mean? Tablet tech. Well, it's obvious. You got to know the winner from 9 a.m. yesterday. In the 9 o'clock hour on Monday's show, we gave away a tablet. We had a winner. The winner gave their first name on the air. So now when we give away the next tablet, and folks, if these prizes were like $32, I mean, screw it. It's not worth the effort. But these tablets are $1,349 list price. Actual retail value, $1,349. So that's why tablet tag is important. So hopefully you know who won in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. And then when we go to phone sometime this hour, you'll know who won in the 9 if you are the correct number caller. All right, now let's say you have no freaking clue. You have no idea if you were being held by Al-Qaeda or something and you had to know the name of the previous winner and you and you didn't. Well, too bad, I guess. But
is Al-Qaeda trying to win?
No, that's not. It's not.
We have to know the name.
What I'm saying, is
we didn't hear it.
If you're listening and you don't know who won in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday, well, I guess you could rush and quickly listen to our podcast.
I mean, it's out there.
It is. You can go. You can go to MJTV. You can go to MJMorningshow.com and you could go to MJTV and scroll the video toward the end of the show in the 9 o'clock hour and see who won. Or the podcast, same deal. We've got tons of archives online from all of our shows, including yesterday. Or if you don't want to go through that effort for a measly $1,349 retail value prize, you can just sit this one out and make sure you listen and know who wins here in the 6 o'clock hour. And then you'll know the name for when we give away the next tablet in the 7 o'clock hour. And then you listen in the 7 for the winner's name, and then you call in the 8, and then in the 9. But then listen in the 9 so you know who won for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And is there a strategy that there are going to be fewer listeners in the 6 o'clock hour so your chances of winning are greater? Is that a strategy? I think it could be. All right.
Whoa.
MJ, I got to tell you something kind of important.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Can you hold it? Can you hold it until after the break?
She just said it's kind of important.
I go ahead. I just want to get too. I don't want to get too late here. I
started taking mushrooms, and I've been hearing voices in my head, and I think I just figured out what it is. In my car, I'm going to go investigate, and I should have an answer.
I have no idea what the hell you just said.
I started taking mushrooms, and I thought I was hearing voices in my head, but I think
you started taking mushrooms, and you're hearing voices in your head.
It's like immunity.
Oh my
mushrooms.
God! All right, stand by. We got to take a break. We'll get to that crap next. What the heck are you talking?
Microdosing?
I don't know what is going on over here.
Maybe she said it was wrong.
Hold on. I guess we'll find out what the hell Roxanne is talking about next. MJ Morning Show Q105 609. Here's Pat with traffic. commercials that used in? Was it Miller Genuine Draft or
that's a Miller Lite commercial where it has more taste than the other beer and one more calorie.
One more calorie, but more taste. And they're using that song from Ace of Base in this beer commercial that's running these days. I see it during football games, I think. which I think that's good targeted advertising, right?
Yeah, I see it during Peppa Pig, which is also really good targeted advertising.
Right.
I could use a drink
all
after
kinds
seeing
of
that.
all kinds of 7-year-old. Oh, the parents that are forced to watch Peppa Pig. But doesn't that run on PBS?
Nickelodeon?
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is on commercial television.
All the toy commercials are started for the holidays are out,
yeah.
and now every commercial break. Can I have that, Daddy? Can I have that? Can I get
Santa
that?
Claus.
Can I get that? I'm like,
Yes,
Santa.
exactly. Send an email to Santa
I'm like,
Claus.
you haven't been that good this year, kid. I don't know.
Text Santa Claus. Hey, Froggy, what is Santa Claus's text number? What is Santa Claus's cell number for all the kids that want to text Santa Claus?
Oh, you could text Santa Claus and then send them your gifts. If
Yeah.
your gift ID is at 813-310-8444.
That's what I thought. That's the special North Pole phone number. What is it again?
813-310-8444 for Santa.
Give that to your kids, grandkids. Give it to everyone. Give it to stranger kids.
Text Santa now.
Yeah, text.
Tell them if you've been a good boy or not.
Text Santa now. What number?
813-310-8444. Was somebody harassing you last night on text?
Of course, that's Fester's phone number. That's Fester's cell number that Froggy blurted out months ago. And, well,
It's got to be a year now.
kind of become a thing. Hey, folks, we will give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet in just a short amount of time. We'll give away the 6 o'clock hour tablet in minutes. Just keep listening. We'll tell you exactly when to phone in. And, of course, this is just the 6 o'clock hour tablet. We'll give away one in the 7, one in the 8, and one in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll give away another 4 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with the keyboard. Retail value, $1,349. We'll give one away in just a bit. Just make sure you know the winner from yesterday's 9 a.m. contest. That's how Tablet Tag works. If you're listening saying, son of a, I don't know the winner from 9 o'clock hour yesterday. Well, all right, calm down. Everything will be okay. Take a flipping deep breath. So listen to the next winner's first name. When we'll give it away, we'll have the winner on in just a little bit. Listen for the first name, and guess what? Then you know the first name of the winner for the 7 o'clock hour giveaway. Then you listen to the 7 to know the 8. Listen to the 8 to know the 9. And then for the 9 o'clock winner today, remember that for 6 a.m. tomorrow. Giving away these tablets every hour during the MJ Morning Show, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, all week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, Roxanne, what is this mushroom? You seem very out of it and disheveled this morning. Are you okay?
Absolutely not. No, I had to go.
Disheveled?
I just told you I had to go get something. I think I knew what was happening, why I was hearing voices and what voice I was hearing.
All right, hold on
So
a
I had to
minute.
go to my car. That's not disheveled.
Hold on. Well, you started off by I'm taking mushrooms. Okay,
Yes.
so lay out the whole thing in one tale.
Okay, so remember when I told you last week I was talking to this guy and he was doing a marketing interview on me, and he was
You
like
were
asking,
talking to this guy.
like a guy on the phone, and he was asking me questions about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like-
I thought
like
maybe just a guy that ran into a Target or something.
No, and he was asking me when my ups and downs were during the day, and I was like, yeah, I drink coffee.
This is a guy you're interviewing?
No, he was interviewing me about because I'm his target market.
But how'd this guy find you?
Because I know the person who runs the company, so they're like, talk to Roxanne.
That's right.
Yes.
So,
It wasn't random.
It wasn't random.
What it sounds like they're lazy and they don't want to go out and find real people.
I'm not
So-
a real person.
No, the point is, it sounds like they're just trying to use friends to then fill their quota for whoever they
That's what
need.
it sounds like.
Who's paying this for this market research? They're getting hoodwinked because it sounds like they're not doing the work to go out to get real people to research versus just asking friends, hey, can you just answer some questions? That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so anyways,
Am I wrong?
no, you're 100% right.
So
it's
they're
just the easy
shortcutting.
way out. Shortcutting. I shouldn't have listened to a thing that he said because he just takes shortcuts in
Well,
life.
no, but this company, you want to do a blind research study, not with people you know.
Exactly.
I didn't know
And
you guys were market researchers in your
Well,
spare time.
I think this is done a lot. I think there's a lot of bogus BS when and listen, I could probably expose something really big here, but I don't know how that would go over. But there are issues where you need to find a pool of people to survey, and how many times do the people that are responsible for collecting the participants cheat and call friends, hey, yeah, I got to find 100 people to do this. And then they call 25, 30 of their friends to be participants in something research-wise. And it sounds like the person did this instead of going out to get an actual real random or targeted consumer. They just got you.
Well, when I was
am I right or wrong?
It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with what I'm dealing with right now.
All right, you're on shrooms? All right, go ahead.
So he said, have you ever tried this stuff called mud water? Because I was saying how when I drink coffee, I get jittery. And so mud water is...
Ooh. Isn't that a movie with Matthew McConaughey?
That sounds terrible.
What was that? Was that a Matthew McConaughey movie, Mud Water or something? Festa, look that up, would you please?
Mud water.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know anything about that one. But okay, so anyways, it's a coffee alternative. It improves immunity and health, and it's made out of mushrooms. So it's like ground mushrooms.
All right, so it's not psychedelic. You were leading us to believe that you were on...
I didn't say I was on You guys said I was microgramming or whatever.
You were leading us to believe that you were picking mushrooms out of cow poop and you were hallucinating over here.
What did I say that led you to believe
was
that?
Something along the lines of, I'm on mushrooms.
I said I took some mushrooms.
Yeah, okay.
Right. When you say that, you think that you're on psychedelic shrooms or that you were tripping last night, not that you bought some portobellos in the produce department at your local grocery store.
I didn't buy portobellos. I bought this powder. It's a okay.
Now you got cocaine?
Oh man!
Oh my God! You're getting worse. See what they say about gateway drugs?
I tell you, MJ, tonight's pizza night. I'll probably order mine with some mushrooms. So tonight I'll be on mushrooms on my pizza.
No, I didn't say I was on mushrooms. I said I took mushrooms, specifically mushroom powder. It's like lion's mane, reishi, chaga, cordyceps, cacao masala. And so, anyways, that's what's in the powder. Those are the mushrooms.
Are you speaking English?
I'm just telling you.
Did you say
I thought you were giving like an Arabic blessing or something.
Oh, by the way, the Matthew McConaughey movie, it's just called Mud.
Oh, yeah, that's why we couldn't figure that one out.
Not Mud Water. That was a good movie too. I like that. Looking for something to watch? I give it probably a good, I think, 4 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, Mud with Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Check that out.
Back to your tripping.
So I started taking it on Saturday, and then Sunday I was in my car and I was driving. I was by myself, and I called Doug to check on the kids, and I heard a woman's voice when I was
And you were in a drug den when you were calling?
No, I was in my vehicle.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I'm just saying this is day 2. I didn't tie it together. It was day 2 of taking this mushroom supplement. And so I'm talking to him and I hear a woman's voice. And I was like, who's at the house? And he's like, me and the kids. But I hear
it's Giselle Bundchen.
So I'm like, okay.
She's bouncing back and forth between the jujitsu guy and Dig Dug. All right, go ahead.
What a combo that is.
So then quickly thereafter, I'm still driving and I hear the voice again. So then I'm like, okay, I'm hearing something.
It's probably your GPS in your car.
No, it wasn't. And so this happened on Sunday a little bit. And then it happened again yesterday when I was driving home from work. So you have to picture that I've got the music's on, or, the car, it's just the noises from outside. But I'm hearing this muffled woman's voice. And I'm like, is this in my head?
Can you explain what the hell's going on, please?
And she's just saying K, like K. I'm like, oh, am I hearing voices? Everything's gonna be okay.
K, like her name is K, or
K.
Like in South Park, okay.
Or like K, like what?
Okay.
Like she's Spanish.
So I totally assume it's because of the new supplements I'm taking.
Froggy, what did you just say?
Like
or like K, she's saying K.
You mean
Porque.
K or Porque?
Yeah, Porque.
Okay.
Or in Fester's case, just Porky. All right, go ahead.
So this is kind of what it sounds like. Let me see if I can recreate it.
So you're gonna
what's happening?
You're gonna play a noise now? You gotta put it in your microphone. You put the device right on the microphone.
Why are you not touching the toy? Touch a toy.
I'm trying to
Oh, it's a toy.
She has like a letter speak. Hold on.
Put the speaker.
Put the speaker right on the microphone.
So MJ, here's a little smart pad kids toy.
It's like a speaking speller. I don't know what the. There
it
you
is.
go.
There it is. I see the speaker. You gotta flip it. There you go.
It's both sides.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh wait, let me see it. Let me see it.
No, don't let Froggy see it.
No, I'm not going to break it. I promise.
Smash it.
Here you go.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. No, you got to put.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Oh, what? My God, what are you guys doing over here?
I don't know.
8, 1, 3, 3, 1.
Oh, there's no O.
There's a number. There's a letter.
8, 4, 4, 4.
It's
Call Fester.
but there's no O or zero.
I guess not. There's no O in that thing. That thing sucks.
All right. So what happened? This is one of your kids' toys?
Yeah, it was jammed and wedged in a way that it just kept hit it. Like if I hit a bump or something, I guess it would hit the K.
It was wedged in the car, and it was wedged on the K. So whenever you would hit a bump,
and
you would hear the K. All right, so where was this thing wedged?
It was like wedged under the seat. So I peeked in the back seat. I couldn't see anything anywhere.
Oh, that's not safe. While you're driving, you're like holding the wheel and turning around.
Yeah, I was
hold on a sec.
trying to look and see where the sound was coming from.
Swerving all over the road,
fun.
probably. Just probably right. Just swerving all over the place.
Froggy's having far too much fun with this.
That thing is cool.
2-year-old toy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't voices in my head.
I'm trying to find. I'm like reaching all over trying to find my swerve sound effect. There we go. So there's Roxanne reaching into the back of her car.
Gay.
Then,
what were you doing? Sitting on it?
Then rear end somebody. And hey, if Roxanne rear-ended you while searching for the toy that's making noise in the back seat, call Kemp Rouge and Green, your car accident team.
Gay.
Roxanne thinks the housekeeper's in the back's like, what?
So what button did I hit here? I hit some other button. I don't even know what I hit. What the heck is that?
I think that's like a weather update bed.
What's that about?
It's time for news.
I like that a lot.
Look at that.
No, it's like, now let's give today's menus.
Yeah, you play that and you go right into the weather. That's it. Like,
and today's weather, gonna snow today. We've got a
blizzard and flurries expected from the northeast.
90% chance of snow today, accumulation. 6 to 10 inches, depending on where you live.
30% chance of hail this afternoon and possible locusts by this evening.
What the hell is that? No, I never heard that noise before. Guess I hit the old Mason machine here instead of my machine. That's what I did.
I want to just go through all of Mason's sound effects one day.
I can do that. I can do it right.
It's party time!
Whoa! Nasty.
Can you hear me?
Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
That's the fact, Jack! Hi, I'm a dope. I'm a clumsy, stupid ignoramus.
She's not a woman. She's the Terminator.
Wow.
That's only the first row, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that's a lot of fun.
So what is the K coming out of the speaker? What does that have to do with the mushrooms?
Well, no, two things. The K was just happened to be where it was wedged. That's what it was hitting when the car would hit a bump or something.
Okay.
But then I'm trying to imagine, is it a voice in my head telling me everything's going to be okay? Is it? And then so I attributed it to what's different. You're hearing voices, Roxanne. What's different in your life? Oh, you've been taking this mushroom supplement.
But it's not.
So I thought there's a correlation.
But it's not psychedelic mushrooms. You're taking like a real edible mushroom that you'd find in a salad.
Yes.
Well, that's not fun. That's not exciting.
But no, actually,
I need you tripping, bowl.
Yes.
That's what I need you tripping, man.
the mushrooms are supposed to make you more focused and alert.
I'm kidding. Hey, folks, we're gonna give away. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna let you in on a little action here. We're gonna give away the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet and keyboard, $1,349 value. We'll give it away momentarily in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Early Morons in the News, will blow those out next, so don't move. Hey, speaking of car accidents, I'm looking at my live spots here. Kemp Rouge and Green is in this little live section here. First, though, let me tell you about my friend Steve and Elizabeth Holland at the Holland Group Retirement Wealth Advisors. Listen carefully. Markets are volatile. was thinking, how about we give away the tablet right now before we get to the morons in the news? I think that'd be a very smart idea. All right, let's go. Let's go with caller number 40. Caller 40. I'll make it somewhat easy. Caller 40 right now. Make sure you know the last winner for tablet tag. This would have been the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. We gave away our 4th tablet yesterday in the 9 o'clock hour. If you know the first name of the winner yesterday, caller 40, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Simple. Be caller 40. Know who won the tablet in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday, and boom, you win tablet number 5 from the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. It's tablet tag, and then, of course, if you don't know, make sure you're listening to who wins now, and then you'll know the name when we give away the tablet next hour in the 7 o'clock hour, and then the 8 and the 9. Make sure you listen in the 7 for the 8, and make sure you listen in the 8 for the 9, and that's how tablet tag works. And make sure you know who wins in the 9 today, so you know who to say is the winner of the tablet for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, caller 40 right now, 800-990-1047. Tablet tag is on the MJ Morning Show. All right, early morons in the news. Fester, I'm not doing Jay Leno here because I don't. First of all, I think it's a bigger story than just spending a couple of minutes on it. And also, I don't think that Jay Leno's a moron in the news. So Jay Leno gets burned with gasoline in his garage where he has a massive collection of cars. I think he's got one of the best car collections, certainly in America, maybe the world.
He has like 800 cars or something.
Fester wants me to include Jay Leno burned himself in Morons in the News.
Yeah, my chin is burned.
Yeah, aren't you guys surprised this hasn't happened sooner?
Why if you collect cars and you tinker with cars, do you expect to catch your face on fire?
Because he's not a mechanic. He's a comedian who happens to tool around with cars.
Guess what? Yeah. He knows his way around cars. I think that Jay Leno probably is a mechanic and probably knows more about stuff than most mechanics know.
What he doesn't know is how to clear a fuel line on a Model T.
How do you know what the story is?
Because that's the one that blasted him in the face.
Oh, I thought it was a Tesla.
No, it was like a
Tesla.
That's what I assumed, right?
A Tesla with a full tank of gasoline?
Oh, I didn't read that part.
Oh, yeah, it was gasoline.
Oh.
So he was trying to clear a gas line, a clogged fuel line in like a old Model T looking rickety.
Hold on. Was it a Model T or you're just making it up?
It's like a 115-year-old
car.
Hey,
Branford, come here, help me. Why don't you clear this line? That's on my chin.
Here's a picture of the car. It was a 1907.
A 1907 car he's working on.
A 1907 white steamer.
Well, I'm going to work on my steamer.
It would be a steam burn. Why is it a gasoline burn then?
Yeah, right?
Good one.
All right, will you stop with your Jay Leno over there?
Yeah.
All right, so
I was in my Canadian tuxedo when I got burned.
The dude always wears Canadian tuxedos. It's a good look for him.
All right.
Poor Jay.
Are you up to number 40 yet or 39?
Yes, I said it on the air like you told me to.
You were not on the air. You got to get headphones. You were.
No, I have a microphone. The headphones don't put me on the air.
No,
right.
the pot was down.
He has a point, you know.
Yeah, your pot was not up, so I had no idea.
So there's nothing I could have done about that, even if I had headphones on.
Get him, Andrew.
So let me grab the next line. Is going to be line 40, and here we go. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hello, who's this?
That's our question.
Hello. Yes, my name is MJ. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing, MJ?
I'm doing fantastic. Who's this? What's your name?
My name is Ray Scott. How you doing?
Hello, Ray. And Ray, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show?
I heard you were giving away a goat. Is that what it is?
He's a comedian over here.
Yes, we're giving away a goat, Ray.
Hey, Froggy, why don't you talk to him in Jay Leno voice?
Hey, that's a pretty funny joke there. Everybody wants a goat, you know. Tell him, Branford.
You don't need a lawnmower?
All right. So, Ray.
Nice to talk to you, Jay.
Hey, nice to talk to you, Ray. Hi, Ray. I'm Jay.
Yeah, it's the Ray and Jay show.
You can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. All right. So, Ray, you're caller number 40 here on the MJ Morning Show. And yes, what do you think we're giving away?
You're giving away the laptop.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
Exactly. The Microsoft Surface Pro 8. This is the 6 o'clock tablet. Ray, can you tell me the winner of yesterday's 9 o'clock tablet?
Well, let's hope her name was Kathy.
No, it was not. No. No. Kathy, what? That was the 7 o'clock winner, right, Fester?
Kathy was 8. So yesterday it started off with Diana.
Kathy was 8 o'clock.
And then it was Amanda. And then it was Kathy. And then it was our 9 o'clock winner.
Oh, Ray. Ray,
I'm so sorry.
You're a big loser, Ray.
Ray, after all that comedy, Ray, I wanted to give you the Microsoft Surface after that free comedy you gave us.
But now you are just going to get a coach.
Oh, my God, Ray. No, you didn't. Ray, thanks for listening. Listen to this winner and try back in the 7. Look, folks, that's why you keep calling.
Oh, my God.
All right, here.
That hurts.
Let me go to the next line. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, MJ. It's Wayne.
Wayne, welcome to the MJ Morning Show, Wayne. Wayne, do you know who won the tablet in the 9 a.m. hour yesterday for you to win?
Joy.
Say it again.
Joy.
Can you spell that for me?
Joie.
That is correct.
That is correct.
That is correct. I thought you said joy, but it's like Joey.
Yeah, she pronounced it Joy.
But
Joey.
you are correct. Joie is correct, and boom!
Right
Wayne,
there.
Wayne, you got it. You just won a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet and keyboard, Intel inside. This is a full Windows 11 computer. It is awesome, and you just won the first tablet here on a Tuesday, buddy.
Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, happy everything to you. And once again, say your name very clearly. What is it?
Wayne.
Wayne. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wayne just won. Know the name Wayne for next hour when I ask, hey, who won last hour's tablet? So you say Wayne if you're the right caller next hour, and you'll win the 7 a.m. tablet. Hey, Wayne, hold on a sec. We're going to get all your information, okay, pal?
Will do.
And thanks for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
Great show.
All right, thank you. We appreciate that. Hey, Jay, he said great show.
Thanks a lot, Jay. I like how you speak in spurts. Thanks.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
Wayne is really good with like 2-word answers.
Yeah.
Now, Jay Leno,
Yes.
who burned himself in a car repair accident in his garage, he said that he'll be back on his feet in 1 or 2 weeks. Is that? Do we know how severe his burns are?
So he canceled his appearances for the next 2 weeks, but it says the left side of Jay's face was badly burned. His hands were burned as well. He says he's now dealing with third-degree burns.
Oh, my God.
And he may need skin grafts.
Is he going to be disfigured and scarred?
Okay, so
How am I going to fix my tie when I'm telling a joke?
Okay, his eyes and his ears were not burned.
Oh, my God.
That's
anyway,
it?
Anyway, I like Jay Leno. So, Jay, it was kind of an ugly situation with him and
Conan?
And Conan, yeah. But listen, I like Jay Leno.
It wasn't ugly for Jay.
He still travels like that on the weekend and does gigs?
I think he probably goes to Vegas or
Oh,
goes to some retirement community in Rancho Cucamonga or
He
something.
actually just goes to Jeff Bezos' house and entertains him.
Hey, tell everyone you're going to be at the Shady Grove Nursing Home in Pacoima this weekend.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'm going to be at the Shady Grove. I'm there every couple months.
In Pacoima.
In Pacoima, and I'm going to be at Sun City Center afterwards, and come see me. You could see, I could pull off some of my skin grafts.
don't, come on, that's not funny. Don't say that.
What if he had pieces of his face at the merch table?
Hey, we wish Jay Leno a quick recovery after he apparently got... Look, we did the story anyway. I didn't even get to the morons in the news.
Froggy's impressions will put it over.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our winner, Wayne. And we'll give away another tablet in the 7 o'clock hour. And the 7 o'clock hour starts in 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I got to get into the real morons in the news next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. If you're looking for Mercedes-Benz, look no further. Let me be crisp. 6:02 here on a Tuesday morning. And wow, if you were listening a few minutes ago, you heard the correct caller get the wrong answer for who won the tablet in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. And the first caller, we took caller 40 this time for the 6 a.m. first tablet to be given away here on a Tuesday. And the first caller, who was actually caller number 40, the correct caller, did not know that it was Joey that had won. So I had to give them the, oh my God. And then I had to go to the next line. I had to go to line 41, and we had a winner. And of course, he gave out his first name. Frog, what were you trying to say?
I was going to say, is that the first time that's happened?
So last time we did the contest, what was it?
August.
Yeah,
second week of August.
There was somebody who also got it wrong.
I think there was one.
Yeah. You have to know the previous hour or the last winner of the previous day.
That's why we call it tablet tag. It's kind of like tag you're it. So you have to know the previous hour's winner's first name. And the first caller this morning that was eligible didn't get it. All right, it is 7:03. We're rolling up on 7:04, so we have the next tablet for tablet tag to be given away this hour. 7 o'clock hour is here. Keep listening, and make sure you know who won the tablet just 15 minutes ago with tablet tag. Make sure you know that name when we ask for the correct number caller sometime this hour here on the MJ Morning Show. We've got some breaking news, and this kind of fits in very nicely with Morons in the News. We've got someone shot at a McDonald's drive-thru. Would you like to play like Match Game 76 here?
Ooh, I got a guess.
All right. Person's in the McDonald's drive-thru at a McDonald's in Orlando, and they were waiting for their order, and they were shot in the...
They were shot in the McRib.
It's actually
Good one.
It's actually
Good one.
pretty funny.
Yeah, well, that's what
I didn't think of that one. That's pretty funny,
that's
actually.
the only thing I'm here for is to make jokes.
Bester.
The only thing I'm here for is to be funny.
Nope, that's incorrect, though. Funny but wrong.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good name for a contest. Funny but wrong. All right, Roxanne, would you like to guess guys in the McDonald's drive-thru in Orlando? A story just broke, and he gets shot in the...
I mean, getting shot in the butt is always fun. I mean, it's not always fun. It's terrible, but like that's a better story.
If you were to apply that to a menu item at McDonald's, what would be the best fit?
Maybe a Big Mac?
Yeah, shot of the Big Mac. But you said butt. Yes.
Oh,
Aw.
okay.
All right, hang on. This...
Froggy didn't get a guess.
I know. What the heck?
Well, because you got it. Froggy, what were you going to say?
A McDickin sandwich?
A what?
I mean, McChicken sandwich?
Do you think that's appropriate?
I think that's hysterical. I mean,
It's not better than McRib.
Shot in the McDickin?
Listen, once the McRib is off the table, the McDickin is the second funniest joke.
Extra mayo.
No. All right. So let me read this. This is just coming out. This broke just minutes ago. This is from Click Orlando. Man shot while waiting in car at McDonald's drive-thru in Orlando. I'm trying to figure this out. Let me look at the details here. A man was shot late Monday while sitting in a car at a McDonald's drive-thru in Orlando, according to police. The shooting happened around 11 p.m. at the McDonald's at John Young Parkway and Colonial Drive. I know where that is.
That's not the good one, right? That supersized one? That's on what road's that?
International.
That's on it, yeah.
That's on I-Drive.
Okay, yeah, that's what we like to go to.
Orlando police said the victim was struck in the buttocks and was taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center. He's expected to be okay. It's unclear if the shooter walked up to the man's car or the gunshot was fired from another vehicle. Police said there's no information about the shooter. No one else was injured. Check back for updates.
Was somebody being mooned?
Now, hang on a sec. How do you get... Listen, that's a good question. How do you get shot in the butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in your car, did it come from under... Was it a dwarf underneath the car that fired a gunshot through the bottom of the car? How do you get shot in the butt if you're sitting in your car in a McDonald's drive-thru?
All right, can think of a couple of ways, honestly.
Did the gunshot come from the back seat?
It's a magic bullet.
I mean, if you get shot through the door and it just kind of pierces your...
Shot through the door, and you're to blame. Go ahead.
You could get hit in your side cheek.
All right.
Like if you're driving, you'd get hit in the left.
If you're in the driver's seat, you get hit in the left buttock.
Yeah.
And if you were in the passenger seat, you'd get hit in the right buttock.
That's the only way.
Well, I guess if you're in the drive-through, the passenger would be exposed because the driver would be against the building. I don't know. What does the police report say? What?
Dude,
cheek?
there's no police report.
Okay.
It's like it says check back for details. We're missing all these important details here.
We have no information as to what the order was.
We don't.
See, I want to know that information. That's reporting.
What the heck is going on here? Get me Click Orlando on the phone. Call the McDonald's. Oh, call the McDonald's. Let's go.
Okay.
Go to Google. Get me the McDonald's on John Young Parkway and Colonial. That's where this happened. John Young and Colonial.
All right.
Just McDonald's, John Young, and Colonial.
Get some part-time hump.
Orlando. Hey, listen, maybe they're, studying forensics or something, and they're just working at McDonald's.
Yeah, UCF.
Yeah, there you go. They're taking forensics at UCF. Absolutely. So Fester's looking for the phone number here for the McDonald's on, let's see, Park. Do you have it? Right there. Visit Orlando.
5107 South John Young Parkway.
Yeah,
That's right by the convention center.
Click that. Is there a phone number? Oh, here it is. Yeah, hang on a minute.
That's my favorite McDonald's.
407 851 609.
I don't know if this is the right one.
There's only one on John Young Parkway.
There's 100 of them on John Young Parkway.
Are there really? All right, Fester, pick up the phone.
Is it by the Orange County Convention Center?
Ask them if this is where the customer got shot in the ass in the drive-thru. All right?
Just lay it out.
All right. Did you got it?
Yep, it's ringing.
All right, still ringing? I need someone to answer this McDonald's. And
the busy corner they're on.
It's giving me a disconnected number.
What? Disconnected number?
Man.
Son
Let
of
me look for my phone. Which one is this?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
What is going on
Okay, listen,
here?
we don't need to talk to anybody from the McDonald's. We need to talk to the public information officer from Orlando Police.
All right, so why don't you work on that?
That's what I'll do.
Because this is a serious mystery, folks. This is an unsolved mystery. How is somebody sitting in their car at a McDonald's drive-thru shot in the butt? This is an unsolved mystery. It's Mystery Butt with a mystery shot on the MJ Morning Show. Yes, Roxanne?
I'm thinking higher in the butt, like the ham hock part of it, like approaching the love handle, and they're calling it the butt.
No, that would be the flank.
But
the
they wouldn't say the
shot
flank.
come from the grassy knoll.
I think that's a good question as well.
Where's the lady with the umbrella?
Came from the Orlando Book Depository.
So I'm picturing someone got into the vehicle with the driver and shot them from behind.
Who knows?
Shot in the butt, and you're to blame, darling.
You got to stop singing on the show.
Hey, I'm working on it, man.
No.
I'm working on a little parody here, man. That's how you come up with stuff.
Oh.
All right. We have a story out of Hernando, just up the road here. And this is just an example of why you need to learn how to park a freaking car. Or else, you look at it this way, thank God for bad parkers, because it gets a drug fiend off the road. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a half empty, half full, either way.
Can you do that again, please, Roxanne?
Mm-hmm.
Are you chewing on something over there?
Could be.
What you got going on? Hey, you know what I just realized? You stopped doing that little swishing stuff.
Actually, I just did it. So you're not very observant. I actually just did it.
What is that stuff called again?
It's a coconut oil pulling,
yes.
right?
Oh, you're still...
So funny you said that, because I just did it
Oh, my
during
God.
the last break.
I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the deal. A 50-year-old woman was found asleep in a closed Hernando County Target parking lot. She was busted for trafficking fentanyl, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office. 2 deputies were performing a security check at the Target store on Commercial Way up in Spring Hill. They came across a double-parked silver Ford Taurus on the far side of the parking lot around 11:48 p.m. last Thursday. As the store was not open for business, the deputies checked what would they consider to be a suspicious vehicle, according to Channel 8. When they got closer, the deputies saw a woman slumped over in the driver's seat. They were checking on the woman's well-being. One deputy called out to her and knocked on her driver's window several times. Eventually, the woman became awakened, opened the driver's door. During this time, the female was very lethargic, demonstrated difficulty in gaining her senses. The sheriff's office said the woman, later identified as 50-year-old Danielle Marie Richards, told deputies she was okay and just taking a nap. While taking the nap, she obviously aroused the suspicion of the deputies. The woman was talking to the cops, and a deputy saw a syringe filled with a red liquid substance on the passenger seat.
That's no good.
A second syringe was found on the floorboard. Deputies then asked Richards to step out of the vehicle. They did a thorough search. Inside, there was a black nylon zip-up bag, which had been placed in the engine bay next to the vehicle's battery. They found several additional plastic bags containing methamphetamine and fentanyl. They weighed it 68.2 grams, 8 plastic bags of powder-like substance. Deputies also found a silver cylinder containing 23 pills, morphine sulfate, oxys, oxycodone, hydrochloride. Man, there was like a whole pharmacy going on, and all because she had a bad parking job in a Target parking lot after hours. Probably if the car was just parked normally,
they would have just cruised right by it.
Yeah, it's someone working late, someone in the stock room, something like that. But no, she got busted because she parked badly and she was all drugged up with syringes, apparently, allegedly.
You got to mind the white lines, man.
Yeah, look at that. So
while you're snorting the white lines.
That's why we call it Early Morons in the News here on the MJ Morning Show. All right, when we get back, the mystery sound in our studio, the most annoying freaking sound ever, has been identified. And I've got a recording of it so you can hear it. This was driving us crazy.
I haven't heard it yet this morning.
This was nuts. Oh, also, Michelle's making fun of me for something. Yeah, she's calling me supermarket sleuth now.
I bet.
We got a lot of crap coming up. Plus, another tablet. We'll give away another Microsoft Surface Pro tablet in just a little bit. The 7 o'clock tablet is coming up, and your chance to win here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. My friends at Show Q105, 104.7 FM. As usual, please help spread the word. We've been back for a couple of years now. We've been back since October of 2020 with the second iteration of the MJ Morning Show. But there's no doubt about it that COVID and the fact that people were not in offices and that we didn't have normal patterns with school, and it definitely affected, I think, our return in that, it's taken a little longer to get everyone to realize we're back. Now, tons of people listen to us. The show has grown enormously, but I still run into people like, oh, no, you guys are back? Really? Where? And I'm like, yeah, Q105, 104.7 FM. So, if you tell people Q105, you got to make sure you tell them, and Q105 is at 104.7 FM. Got to be honest, with the digital dials, they probably should have changed it to Q104.7 years ago.
Why don't we do that?
You know what? I'm just going to do that unilaterally. I'm just going to change us to Q104.7. That's what I'm thinking. Probably should. All right, we're going to give away. But the point is, tell everyone hey, the MJ Morning Show is back. Or, hey, I heard this on the MJ Morning Show this morning. I liked it. Or, man, they're a bunch of morons. Oh, and by the way, they're on 104.7 FM. The MJ Morning Show is back. All right,
I thought they were on 105.
Well, thank you, Jay.
Well, thanks for having me.
All right. Is there any update on Jay Leno? I hope he recovers. I hope his face is not burned off. I hope he doesn't look like the king in House of the Dragon.
I'm going to have to wear a mask like the Phantom of the Opera. I'm the Phantom of the Comedy Club.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're minutes away from giving away the next tablet in Tablet Tag. Hopefully, you know who won the tablet last hour. If you know, when we tell you to be the right caller, make sure you know last hour's winner's first name, and boom, you win the next tablet. And then we'll give away one in the 8 o'clock hour, and we'll give away one in the 9 o'clock hour, and then we'll start again tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're giving away 20 Microsoft tablets. These are Surface Pro 8s with the keyboard. It's altogether, we're giving away like $27,000 of these tablets this week. It's unbelievable. What a treat.
What a treat.
It is a total treat here. We have a mystery which has been solved. And Roxanne, how much has that mystery sound in this studio driven me nuts? How much?
So much. You act sort of like a child when you hear it, and you stomp around, and you, especially during a break, if you hear that noise, did you hear that noise? Did you hear it again? It's so loud. And you haven't been able to figure it out until yesterday.
All right, well, there's a couple of angles to this, Roxanne, you're leaving out. One, it doesn't happen the rest of the day. So nobody else outside of...
How would I know?
We didn't know, but the rest of it...
I'm not in the studio the rest of the day, so I wouldn't have known if the noise happens.
But
that's like
side,
if a tree falls in the forest, can you hear it?
Right, but we would say to Ted, we hear a sound in here. He's like, no, you don't. Yeah, there's this creaking sound. There's this it's a sound we can't describe. It's almost like you're dragging furniture. He's like, no. And he's in the studio for a couple hours each day.
I describe this noise in our studio, and folks, we figured it out. We even have a recording of it now. This is unbelievable. This is driving us nuts now for what, a year and a half?
I mean, you tell Gino, hey, there's a sound in the studio. He's like, no, there isn't. Yeah, I told Mason one time he thought you were smoking the wacky tobacco.
Yeah.
He's like, I think MJ smoking the wacky tobacco. I was like, no, Mason. Whoa! There's a sound in here, a dragging sound. We can't explain it, and everybody thinks we're crazy and you're nuts because they never hear it.
All right, folks, we're going to tell you what it is. We're going to tell you how we discovered this.
And it still doesn't really make sense.
How did I describe this, though? I described this as what?
Originally, it was a creaking.
No, he's saying where it was coming from.
No. I described this. I said the noise sounds like somebody was dragging a wooden chair
in a parallel universe
across our floor, but it would be the ceiling down below. So that's why I said it's like some kind of an alternate universe where everything's upside down. And so the floor downstairs is really the ceiling. No, but the ceiling is really the floor.
Right, it's upside down.
It's upside down. And that's what it sounded like. I'm like, my God, it's like someone is dragging a wooden flipping chair across the floor.
And
What
you
does
record.
that sound?
Hold on. Take your headphones off.
What is that?
There's a new sound. Is that the new
Well,
sound?
I think that's the sound. Now,
No.
I have a recording of the sound. So I want you to listen to the sound. We recorded it this morning. Listen to this noise that was permeating our studio. It would happen multiple times a day during our morning show, and this is it.
That's it. All right.
I mean, that was driving me nuts. So once we identified what it was, we were able to have the person doing it recreate it. I took my cell phone, and that's not like a studio microphone. I took my cell phone and I put it right on the floor, and I have that little smart recorder thing, and I've got like a memo recorder. So I hit record on that and then send Andrew the file, and that's the noise you're hearing. Fester, you go to all the studios trying to figure out what was going on here.
And to no avail. I mean,
Well, but here's the deal. I said it sounded like someone was dragging wooden furniture, but I'm like, there are no wooden chairs in any of our studios. We have these metal chairs with the plastic wheels.
With the rollies, yeah.
Right, exactly. And guess what? Fester goes down the hall, and one of our other radio stations' morning shows, they had a wooden, listen to this, a wooden bar stool type thing, one of those wooden stools.
it's almost like a stool that's used for like stepping up. It's not even a full-size stool.
Andrew's holding one up. Andrew's holding one up in the producer booth. But it turns out that the morning show, 2 studios down, the host sits in the regular chair with the metal frame and the plastic wheels, but underneath the counter, underneath the console, he had a wooden stool that he put his feet on. He props his feet up, and I guess he's got a nervous tick. And he during the show, he moves his stool, he moves his feet and drags the stool across the floor, and that's what it was. This is what we hear in our studio. It's 2 studios down. I don't know what's going on with the acoustics, the harmonics, but it carries the sound from that room 2 studios over. That sound is carrying through the floor, and it's like amplified. It's some kind of crazy, shoddy construction, bad engineering, bad architecture harmonics that we're driving. It sounds like it's in our room right below us, but it's 2 studios down the hall.
So in his studio, when he moves his feet and moves his stool, he hears nothing.
He hears nothing.
He had no idea it was reverberating.
It was like bone conduction or something.
Isn't that the opposite of what radio studios are supposed to do?
Yes, it is.
Like the exact opposite.
We're supposed to be isolated. How could he drag a wooden stool on the floor 2 studios down the hall, and this is what it sounds like in our room?
Yeah, so the soundproofing is in the walls, but it's not in the floor.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's like almost an echo in the floor.
The craziest part of the whole
I
story.
want to hire a wrecking ball and just knock this whole building down.
Well, you need something to swing the ball. You can't just have the ball.
No, a crane with a wrecking ball.
Okay.
Did you put something on the stool to muffle the sound?
No, I need to go look at the stool, and then I'm going to buy those
the felt pads.
The felt pads.
No.
Or I'm going to get the ones with the nails.
No.
There are ones, what?
Tennis balls. You need to get like 4 tennis balls.
Oh, like it's like a geriatric,
Yes.
like a walker?
Like grandma coming out of the home.
With cut up perfectly good tennis balls?
Yes.
All destroyed?
Because those little pads aren't going to do much. You need a big old green tennis ball in the back of it.
You know what? I've got an autographed Pete Sampras tennis ball. What if we just cut that up and stick it right underneath one of those metal walkers for Granny?
I dare you.
He's probably using them on a walker by now.
What were we going to say?
Well, the craziest part about the whole thing is this is really a country song. Got my foot propped up on my bar stool.
And everybody thinks I'm a damn fool.
Well, yeah.
Oh, come on.
I mean, well, listen.
Well, and he was very apologetic.
Well,
He's like, Well,
Nice guy.
because his co-host came down here to listen to what it sounds like, and they're like, oh, my God, they couldn't believe it. And he's apologized now, but we've got to put some felt underneath his stool.
We were telling other morning shows.
You know what? He needs a stool softener.
Oh, gross.
I'm sorry.
None of the other morning shows hear it. So we're talking to other radio personalities. Hey, have you hear the creaking in your studio? Nope. They thought we were nuts.
It's
Everybody thought you were
almost
nuts.
like it's a teleporting pneumatic tube at the bank that is transporting that noise right to me.
Oh, man.
You know those, you ever go to a playground where you could talk into like one thing and you're like, "Arr," and it goes across the playground?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the kids are like,
Yeah.
I hear you, Daddy.
Yeah, they love that thing.
It's
Absolutely.
like one of those are in here and in there.
Just absolutely insane. All right, 7:34 at the MJ Morning Show. We will give away another Surface Pro 8 tablet in just a short amount of time. Keep listening. We'll tell you exactly when to phone in. From the MJ email bag over here, from MJ at MJMorningshow.com. Getting a lot of email on this, and I don't think we've really dwelled on this, but another question about the MJ Morning Show continuing, because what's coming up here, Fester?
The holidays?
One of our contracts might be expiring pretty soon.
Yep, my contract's up.
Already?
I signed a 2-year deal.
He signed a 2-year, 3-month deal.
Well, what I did was, because we signed in COVID, my contract for 2 years should have been up last month in October. And I said, you know what, guys, I'll just give you to the end of the year. So it was like 2 years and a couple of months. But my contract is up at the end of December. And so far, I have not re-signed. I'm not quite sure. I haven't made a decision. I don't know if the company's made a decision. So as of right, I'm just saying, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying
You got to
that
start playing those contract games.
my contract expires in December. No, I'm not playing the games.
Oh, come on. Like you used to. You're so
No,
good at it.
no, I'm over that. I'm not playing the contract games.
All right, Fester, I'm going to let you do this break so management can hear how terrible this show would be without me.
No, listen, I'm telling you right now.
It was bad.
I played contract games for years over at FLZ, and I'm not playing contract games anymore. I'm just telling you that my contract is up at the end of December. I'm going to be skiing with the family when my contract expires, and I'm not going to play any damn games.
Is he living forever? Is this the farewell? Or maybe he'll come back for good. Who can tell? Will the crew still remain if MJ's not around? Will things ever be the same again? MJ's contract countdown. MJ's contract countdown.
Wow, you're up.
I'm not playing any contract games.
The most important part is you're handling this whole thing with dignity right now and not playing any games.
Hey, you want to hear the short version?
Yeah.
Is that new?
MJ's contract countdown.
I like it.
MJ's contract countdown.
That's the short version.
What's that little? Yeah, that's good.
So I'm not
No
playing
games.
no games whatsoever. No jingles, no parody songs. I'm not playing any games whatsoever.
No games.
But the truth is that my contract really does expire, and so far haven't done anything yet.
Listeners, there's morning shows out there where the host dies and the team keeps going.
That's true.
That won't be us.
Is
No.
that, is,
No.
that,
No, it won't.
is that Kid Craddock thing still on in Dallas or wherever the hell they were?
Yeah, the
It
show's
was.
still going.
Yeah.
The Kid Craddock show, and the sarcophagus of Kid is in the corner for 10
Oh.
years.
It's not a sarcophagus.
I never liked that guy.
There's
I know, you got in a
Wait a
little.
minute, there's a Kid Craddock sarcophagus in the
It's
corner?
a sarcophagus.
They have him propped up in the studio.
Wow.
That's awful.
Please
Screw
stop
Kid
it,
Craddock. I
Fester.
hated his guts.
Well, Because
Why did you hate him?
Festa got into a fight with him at
Like a fist fight.
A radio award.
2,000 radio people, and Craig Crack and I get into a fist fight.
We were at the Billboard Awards where we won. We won like Best Morning Show at the Billboard Awards, which were being held in Orlando. And then Festa ran on stage in just his tighty whities. And Kid Craddock said, "You're an embarrassment to the industry.
You embarrassed my business."
He called me an embarrassment to the industry.
You ran into him at the Steak and Shake on like iDrive, right?
Yes.
In Orlando.
Stan the Man and I went to go get burgers like at 2 a.m.
Oh, you two going into burgers.
We're going to close that place down.
And that Kid Craddock guy, who was a big morning show guy in Dallas. And,
Still is.
And he still is. Even in his passing, he still lives on, apparently. So, and then he starts berating you in the Steak and Shake at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Kid Craddock, Stan recognizes him. So Stan's like, "Hey, kid." And the Kid's like, "Hey." And he goes, "Oh, I remember you. You're the fat guy that ran on stage."
From the MJ Morning Show.
"You're an embarrassment. You think you were funny?" I go, "Yeah, I thought it was really funny." He goes, "You're an embarrassment to our industry. It's guys like you that give radio a bad name."
A radio morning show?
And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
They all had buffoons
and
back
then. He gave me the poke. I took the poke. He's Kid Crack. I took the poke, and then the poke turned to a shove.
Guess what? He could have met his demise years earlier.
Could have sat on.
Yeah, at the Steak and Shake.
Kicked your ass.
Probably would have.
Roxanne, you have something you've been hanging on to for a couple of days here.
Yeah.
And this is very serious, folks.
Yeah, it's a serious thing.
And speaking of serious, keep listening. In a matter of moments, we'll tell you when to call in for the next tablet. But do us a favor. The lines are ringing now. Don't call in until we tell you, because if I want to go to phones for something else, it's really screwing me up, okay? I'm just being honest here. So I'm trying to exercise some contest management. So please don't call until I tell you to call up to win the next tablet in Tablet Tag. Don't call until we tell you, because therefore the phones can remain open in case I need to ask for phone calls for something else. All right, Roxanne, you want to talk about stranger danger, and you saw a story, but do you adhere to this as well?
I see what she's trying to, what message she's trying to make.
You saw the stranger danger story, but you're not teaching this to your 2.5 and 5-year-old yet.
We talk a little stranger danger with the 5-year-old. But she's, you've met her before. She's not going to be nice to strangers, so I don't really have to worry about her.
All right, so what is the stranger danger issue? And, of course, the whole stranger danger thing is that you teach a kid that you stay away from strangers, stranger danger. And don't they tell kids to, if someone tries to grab you, that you're supposed to yell, "Stranger, stranger, you're not my mommy, you're not my daddy," right?
Make a commotion.
Yeah.
Yes.
What if they go to your daughter and they're like, "I have the blue diamond from the Titanic"?
Oh, I
She'll be like, Evelyn would walk right to that person.
Yeah.
And of course, let me make that make sense for our listeners. Roxanne's 5-year-old daughter is morbidly obsessed with the sinking of the Titanic, and she's 5 years old.
She was Rose for Halloween.
Yeah, and guess what? On Sunday, someone asked her.
Did you cover her eyes during the sex scene?
Glug, glug, glug. What about the nudity of Rose on that couch?
The nudity was not horrible, but I fast forwarded through the love scene. But there's a scene where one of the passengers offs himself. So I definitely went through that. And then at the end, I fast forward through all the bodies in the ocean, and I just say, "Oh, they're waiting for the boats to come. They're on the way."
What about the band still playing on the deck as the ship is listing and going down?
I'm going down with my ship.
Yeah, her favorite part is when Leonardo turns into an icicle. So it's hanging off that raft where there was plenty of room.
Give me a little room.
What about when Jay Leno's in the engine room and he catches up?
Oh, God, sorry, guys. My face.
Hey, we're going down.
We're going down.
We wish, hopefully, Jay Leno's burns are going to, be not severe, and hopefully he's going to recover quickly. All right, so what's this?
I just have to tell you, Sunday we met new people, and Evelyn goes, the lady's like, "Oh, what's your name?" "My daughter's name's Cece." And Daviana's like, "I'm Daviana." And Evelyn goes, "Rose, my name's Rose." And I go, "What's wrong with you? Your name is not Rose."
Your daughter is telling people her name is Rose now from Titanic?
But the freaky thing is, it's like she caught herself. She goes, "No, I'm sorry, Evelyn. I'm sorry." Like she she's living in her head. She's Rose.
People are going to think that she's like the United States of Terror. People are going to think that she's like schizo or something.
Sybil.
Yeah, there you go, Sybil.
It's like my 5-year-old insists on, dressing like Abraham Lincoln every day. Another tragedy. A little fake hole in his head.
Yeah, how many kids are running around saying, "Yeah, my name's Jeffrey Dahmer"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be more contemporary than Rose from Titanic.
My name's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Rose from the Golden Girls?
Yeah. Hi. Can you imagine a little 7-year-old telling people, "Yeah, my name's John Wayne Gacy"? Yeah.
Rose from the Titanic didn't murder a bunch of people. I mean, it's Kate Winslet.
Well,
how do you know? Maybe
Leo.
maybe she caused the ship to hit the iceberg.
I mean, she would have just
maybe
backed
she
up.
did.
If she would have backed up on that raft like 2 feet, Leo could have fit.
It was a door.
I know. That's
So what the hell is going on with Stranger Danger?
Okay, so this lady, her name is Marcia Whalen. I just followed her on IG, and she's known as the unconventional mom. So she puts advice out there that you would think, oh, that doesn't make sense. Like, she's known as like a gentle parent or something. Oh, one of her latest posts, why get married young? So she puts out this
I just want to hear about. I want to hear about Stranger Danger.
I'm explaining to you who she is.
Right, but the story is that she doesn't think it's a good idea to teach Stranger Danger.
So she doesn't teach her kids Stranger Danger. So you say, why wouldn't you do that? You want your kids to get kidnapped?
Yeah, really.
Right? So then when you listen to what she has to say about it, it makes a little more sense because she says, I teach my kids about looking at people's behavior and looking for strange behavior. And the reason is because when you hear stories about kids getting, something bad happening to them, often it happens because it's someone they know. So she's big on teaching her kids strange behavior, like you don't keep secrets. And,
Is
someone
she teaching kids to go with strangers at like an aisle over from mom and dad at Target?
No.
Okay, so
no.
I guess I subscribe to this as well. I mean, my daughter Hadley and I were in Target, and if the kind old lady says hello to my daughter, I teach her say hello back. That's not Stranger Danger.
Stranger!
Yeah, right. But we have legit seen people. I go, see that person over there? That person's a creep. Stay away from them.
That's an axe murderer. See that person over there?
Right. And
so
you know what?
Are you pointing at people saying, "Hey, see them? They're a child molester"?
Yep.
Did you just point at me?
Yeah, point right to Froggy. She's like, "Daddy, that's the guy you warned me about." I go, no, that's Uncle Froggy.
No, but it makes sense because sometimes a stranger might actually need help from somebody. So that's what her whole point is. It's in general society, we might be kinder to one another if we don't think of everybody as strangers, but rather look for odd behavior.
All right, there we go. Stranger Danger and a new take on the matter.
Wow. Who's the creepiest guy in the studio, Roxanne? If MJ, Froggy, and I were walking down the street, and you're there on the other side of the street with your daughter, and you're like, okay, you see that guy, the short guy, the guy with the scruffy beard, and the fat guy? Who is the weirdest one of the three of us?
I'm not going to answer that question.
No, I think you should.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't. All three of you tie then.
No.
I'm not going to pick.
Come on.
We're all creeps.
Come on.
We're all creeps.
Pick the creepiest member of
who's
the
the creepiest?
I can't pick. I mean,
No.
I'm so the conversations that this creepy person next to me and I have all during the show.
She's clasping my hand now.
I'm about
Roxanne,
to say
come
to
on.
you.
Come on. Roxanne, pick who is the creepiest male.
Fester.
Fester's the creepiest male on the show?
True.
Wow.
Very true.
Yeah, true that.
That body.
All right, let me ask a question here. What is going now? Pete Davidson, who was connected with Kim Kardashian, who was the little singer? Ariana Grande.
Kate
Yeah,
He was
Beckinsale.
engaged to Ariana Grande.
Oh, that's right. All right. So Pete Davidson, after breaking up with Kim Kardashian, now the rumor is that Pete Davidson has hooked up with that Emily Ratajkowski, that wafer thin hot model, whatever the heck. What is going on? How is Pete Davidson hooked up with this Emily Ratajkowski now?
Emily got that memo. She wants to check out the 10.
Whoa, whoa,
10 things that good things she's heard about Pete.
Whoa.
Man, that's the top of the mountain right there.
Hey, whoa, Roxanne.
I just said 10 things she heard about Pete.
No, you didn't. You were not. Whoa, Roxanne.
Okay, so
No.
lately,
It's out there.
Whoa.
lately, Pete has risen to legendary status. To
So
where
it's
now-
almost like a novelty, like
Yeah.
dating a midget.
Yeah.
Like you do it because it's a
I
midget.
mean, it's right there. Like, holy cow.
I got to see what's going on with this guy.
Let's check this thing out.
That's the top of the mountain. He can only go down from here.
God, so now
He's a midget.
So women only want to date Pete Davidson to check out and see if the rumors are true about the wangulation.
He's got to have a hog.
I want to date Pete Davidson to find out if the rumors are true.
Let me stop it. See, you are the creepiest guy in the room.
You guys aren't wondering? I was like, hey, Pete, what's up with that snake?
So now Pete Davidson allegedly is all hooked up with Emily Ratajkowski, the model. What else does she do? Has she been in any TV or movies? Or
she has a podcast.
Yeah, she has a podcast, and she was in Gone Girl.
Oh,
that's a good movie.
That's what she was in?
That's about it.
In an Alan Thicke video.
You know what? I like Gone Girl.
I loved
and
it.
Michelle hated Gone Girl.
Did she read the book? You got to read the book. It's so good.
Oh, speaking of Michelle, she's making fun of me. And I'm not very happy. Michelle's like, ooh, supermarket sleuth. So and it's like 2 days now, 3 days. What's today? Tuesday, right? On Sunday, we go shopping. So Michelle and I went out on Sunday. We went to Walmart on Gandy. We went to Publix. We went to Sprouts because each store has something different that we want. So we just did, a couple hours worth of shopping. And in two of the places, there were some price discrepancies. And I remembered what the prices were marked on the shelf or the big display price versus what rang up at the register. And Michelle is giving me crap. Oh, by the way, folks, stand by. We'll give away the next tablet in just a bit. First, though, I got to call Michelle. So on the way home, she's like, ooh, supermarket sleuth. Ooh. And then yesterday, she's still supermarket. Ooh. So every time I try to ask her a question, supermarkets.
Hello?
So every time I try to ask Michelle a question, it's like, does the supermarket sleuth want to know? Can't you sleuth that one out too? When are you going to stop with the supermarket sleuth thing?
When you stop doing that.
Hold on a minute. So I should overpay when something rings up at the register at Walmart or Publix incorrectly? I should just sit back and take it and pay more than what's advertised?
Well, I don't really have to worry about it because I only went shopping with you that one time, and I don't normally go.
All right, how far off are the prices? I mean, if it's like within a couple of cents, I'll let it slide.
Well, I'll give you the answer. I'll give you the answer in a minute here. Now, by the way, can I point something out?
What?
Michelle, have you ever looked at a price of anything in the supermarket?
Never.
She just throws it in the cart.
Why? Why don't you look?
Just doesn't. Oh, Roxanne, why are you shaking your head?
I'm bad about that.
You're
myself.
the same deal?
Yeah.
How rich are you people?
No, it's not that. It's just it's efficiency, right, Michelle? It's cost benefit. You don't have time to look at you just go.
Okay.
You know what you need.
It's food. You need it.
Right.
You put it in your cart, and you just keep moving through.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, like you really need the Oreos?
I don't buy Oreos.
No, I'm just saying in general, not you.
I'll tell you right now, I look at Publix BOGOs every trip to the store. I mean, so you guys, if you don't, I don't think we can be friends.
All right, here's the deal. Two things mispriced. One was at Walmart, one was at Publix. And you tell me what I should have done here. So first of all, we were at Walmart first, and Michelle bought 3.6 pounds of sweet potatoes. Hey, those sweet potatoes were good looking, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah, really good looking. And Michelle, look at those sweet potatoes. Got to get some. And listen, I never liked sweet potato, but then I started to really like sweet potato. I like sweet.
Like how I cook it.
Yeah, I like sweet. I really do. I love sweet potato now. So Michelle buys 3.65 pounds of sweet potato.
Sounds like you guys are talking in like sexual
Yeah,
code.
I was thinking that too. She's like, you like that sweet potato?
Michelle has some great sweet potatoes on her. Hey, Michelle, those sweet potatoes looking nice.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah, please.
Code.
At Walmart, when you walk in the door, the produce section and the deli, it's right to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And right there was this big display as you walk into the produce area of sweet potatoes, 98 cents a pound. When we get to the register, they rang up at $1.28 a pound.
Ooh.
And I said, no. If you take 3.65 pounds at the difference between $1.28 a pound and 98 cents a pound, that is what, 30 cents
a pound?
And a pound.
Over $1.
$1.09. So $1.09 I would have given to Walmart above and beyond what I should I have done that? Michelle, you want me to give Walmart another $1.09 when they were on sale, or the price was cheaper than what was marked on the bin?
Absolutely not. But I didn't like standing there for whatever, while you run back over and you take a picture, and then they didn't have a manager to do the.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Walmart on Gandy in South Tampa is a wreck. There's like no management there. One lane is open. They're trying to force everyone to self-checkout with one lane open with a human. The line was like down to the middle of the store. And, you ask for a manager. Oh, there's no manager. Well, then who's running this place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It runs itself,
So
baby.
if the district manager for Walmart in Tampa Bay is listening,
I think they're all like that. I was at the Walmart near my house the other day, and they recently eliminated 3/4 of the checkout lanes, and it's all like green lights.
Hold on, but are they still there but unmanned?
Yeah. There's like 5 lanes, and there was one of them opened.
There's like 20 of them at the South Tampa one, and one is open.
And then the rest are all like self-checkout.
Yeah. Well, they're moving to that because I had someone tell me they were going to get rid of a lot of the human manned checkout lanes. But what is Walmart doing? Why are they trying to like repel customers? What are they doing? Anyway, so that was number one. So $1.09 would have been charged to us, and that would have been erroneous. So right there with the switch, the $1.09. Then we go to Publix, and Publix had the wrapped broccoli, like Stag or Andy Boy from lovely Salinas, California, and
who reads this? What are you talking about? I just grab a bag of broccoli. I don't know these words.
Andy
Stag
Boy.
and what?
No, those are two brands.
Andy Boy.
Andy Boy. Come on. Andy Boy. Lettuce, broccoli. Come on.
Get with it.
It's from Salinas, California. All right.
Roxanne,
yes.
You know how to tell if the broccoli is fresh or if it's been sitting there for a while?
What's the secret?
You have to look at the stem of the broccoli, and you can see whether it's dry or not.
Yeah, the
and
cut.
if it's a certain shade of green and I bring it home,
Oh, yeah. You got to look at the stem because if it's all brown. Ugh. All right,
reach into the back, Roxanne. You got to reach into the back.
I got to give away the tablet.
These are sleuth tips.
If there's only 2 of them there, then you need to ask the produce person to go get the whole new box.
Go get it. That's true. I asked him to go get a new box out of the bag.
I don't time.
You're more than a sleuth.
All right. So hang on. I've got to give away the tablet. Let me finish this up. So at Publix, the broccoli was marked $3.28 on the shelf, and when I went to the register, it rang up at $3.99. And I even asked the produce guy because the sign was covered up. I said, "Hey, what's the price of the broccoli?" And he moved like some lettuce and showed, "Oh yeah, $3.28," and even said it. Get to the register, it's $3.99. So I bought 3 heads of broccoli, and they should have been $3.28 a piece. They rang up at $3.99 a piece. So guess what? That's a difference of 71 cents per. That's $2.13.
That's a big difference.
So right there between Walmart and Publix, I would have been overcharged by $3.22.
And she's right. You are. What was it? Supermarket douche?
Yes.
No, sleuth.
Those rank up correctly.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Summer's Eve supermarket.
Solve that supermarket.
Wow, that's a lot.
So, all right, Michelle, stop calling me supermarket sleuth, all right?
No, supermarket sleuth.
Yeah, that's all you do is solve supermarket mysteries.
Right.
Wasn't there a supermarket that had a deal like if it rang up wrong, it was free?
Oh, at Publix, they gave me one of the broccolis free.
Oh, that's cool.
They did. So guess what? My total savings was like $5 and change because they took the money off and then they gave me one thing of broccoli free.
Hey, man, straight to the IRA. That might make or break you later.
Look at that right there, babe. All right, Michelle, I got to give away a tablet, all right?
Goodbye, supermarket sleuth.
All right, let's give away the second tablet of the morning. It's 7:57, and I'm going to go with caller number... I'm going to go with caller number 55. I can't drive 55. All right, caller 55 right now, 800-990-1047.
Is the only reason why you're going with 55 was so you could sing that lyric?
You
gotta stop singing on the show.
All right, Sammy Hagar. All right, caller 55, 800-990-1047. Let's go. Lines are open. Caller 55 right now, 800-990-1047. If you're caller 55, you need to know who won the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet last hour. Who won? The first name of last hour's winner in the 6 o'clock hour. And if you know it and you're caller 55, you win the next tablet here on the MJ Morning Show. So caller 55. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Good luck as we're giving away 20 of these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with the keyboard. Each of these is worth $1,349 retail. These are awesome. Full Windows 11 computers. They are incredible. I use one every day. It's now my main unit. And thanks again to Dom the IT Guy. DomTheITGuy.com. He got me hooked on the Surface. He also helped to facilitate this latest batch as well. So thanks to DomTheITGuy.com at Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg. Yeah, Fester, you're like, you're champing at the bit over here.
I didn't feel comfortable a couple of seconds ago when you said it was your main unit. Can you just call it your primary computer?
Oh.
I mean, it's my main unit.
MJ, for my birthday, I got the keyboard for it. It's like a whole new world.
Dude, I told you to get the keyboard.
I know, but I finally got it.
Did Don give it to you?
No, I got it for my birthday.
Like, hey, happy birthday.
Dude,
Here's the keyboard.
And now it's just like... It's just
Can you do that again?
Is that your...
Now, back in August, we gave away the Microsoft Surface Pros back in August. We gave away 20 a couple of months ago, but those did not include the keyboard. And I told people, get the keyboard. It's like only $150 or whatever it was. Get the keyboard. And so Froggy has one, and you're just getting the keyboard now?
Just now, and it's amazing. It's like a whole new world.
I used to travel with a 15-inch Lenovo ThinkPad, a T-Series. Now I just take this thing. This thing does everything I need it to do. It's awesome. All right, so caller 55. I'm just stalling here. Before I get into new content, I'm waiting for Andrew to get me to caller 54 so I can then pick up 55 live on the air. And, you know what? It is 8 o'clock. So let me also give you the Trip a Day song to listen for. So today's Trip a Day song to win a 2-night cruise to Grand Bahama Island, of course, aboard the Margaritaville at Sea Cruise Line.
Easy for you to say.
Jeez. All right, so the Trip a Day, 2-night cruise to Grand Bahama Island aboard the Margarita at Sea Cruise Line. Today's song is Every Breath You Take, Police. We'll play it in the 5 p.m. hour. When you hear it, be the 7th caller to win the Q105 Trip a Day. All right, it is 8 o'clock, rolling up on 8:01. Andrew, have you taken us up to caller 54? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. The next line I choose is 55. And here we go. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Miguel.
Miguel?
Yes.
Miguel, you got the MJ Morning Show. Miguel, are you calling to win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, retail value $1,349?
I am.
Miguel, can you tell me who won the tablet last hour?
Wayne.
That is correct. Bam!
All right, Miguel.
Miguel, you got it. You win, buddy.
Miguelito.
All right. I am so glad I listen to you, my brother, every day.
Oh, Miguel, we are proud to have you as an everyday MJ Morning Show listener. Dude, you got it. You've got the tablet with the keyboard. It's Intel inside, Windows 11. This thing is gorgeous. A full computer. I love mine. You're going to love this thing, Wayne. Miguel. Miguel knew that the last winner was Wayne. Hey, Miguel, are you going to keep this, or does this get gifted to a family member, or is this yours?
This is going to be mine for a minute. Surely my 17-year-old son will appreciate it when he graduates here from Navy ROTC.
Oh, wow. Aww. Very, very nice, Miguel. Hey, where are you from, Miguel?
Spring Hill.
Oh, phenomenal, buddy. All right, Miguel, hold on. We're going to get all your information, and you're our 7 o'clock winner. Miguel, I'm putting you on hold. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Okay, thank you, MJ.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you listening.
Miguel.
Look at that. All right.
All right.
So
celebrating song.
Hang on. Let me write Miguel's name down. Hold on. I've got a grid here. All right. So, folks, it is now 8:03. It is 8:03, so now we're in the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to give away the 8 o'clock Microsoft Surface Pro tablet sometime this hour. All you have to know is that the winner was Miguel. Be the right caller next time we tell you to call in, sometime within the next, 57 minutes, or I could throw a curveball and do it like
now.
You could do it right now.
I could technically do it right now, but I won't. But I'm not. It's not going to be as late. I'm not going to go as late into the hour. So little hint there. So stand by. We'll give away the next tablet in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, we got to lighten around a lot of stuff. This is our long segment. By the way, folks, we started this segment, at 7:22, 7:23. We go all the way to 8:42, 8:43 with no interruption. Every morning, we do this unbelievable long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. And we're giving away these tablets. What the hell else do you want in a morning show? I'm asking. All right, did you see that Jeopardy is getting slammed?
You know what? I watch Jeopardy pretty frequently. And
did you miss this, or did you see
this?
This
Celebrity Jeopardy, and it was on Sunday night. It was like one of the primetime episodes.
It just doesn't have the same juice it used to without Alec.
I don't know any of these
No,
celebrities.
it's not Alec.
It's not Alec?
It's Alex.
Alex.
No, I get confused
Alec
with
is
Alex Baldwin.
Alex, the one that shot the director.
Okay. No. Don't say that.
Hold on, Froggy. It's Alec Baldwin
and Alex Trebek. Okay. Well, it's just not the same. I watch on Freevee old episodes from the 80s with old Alex.
No, I like...
No.
No. Remember,
IMB Alec does a good job.
It's Alec Baldwin. It's Alex Trebek.
Okay, I got him confused there for a second.
But this controversy has a local aspect to it. So I've got thoughts on this. Why are people angry at Jeopardy? Celebrity Jeopardy was Sunday night, you say, Fester?
It was Sunday night. It was a primetime episode.
Was it on ABC or who had it?
Yeah, ABC. With 3 celebrities I don't think I'm very familiar with. Maybe one of them I knew. The guy Fred.
Well, fans are angry. Listen to this. Fans are angry because the clue was in 2021, fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his days in Florida's Myakkahatchee Creek area, home to these long and toothy critters. Now, here's the audio.
So the subject line was, according to the New York Post, or seen in the New York Post.
Oh, that was the subject?
Yes.
It wasn't like therapist?
No, it wasn't Florida murderers or anything
All right,
like
listen, here's the actual audio, and people are upset over this.
Joel. Let's do the A-list for 200.
In 2021, fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his days in Florida's Myakkahatchee Creek area, home to these long and toothy critters. Joel.
What are alligators?
Yes.
What a stretch.
So
No kidding.
People are angry, saying that, it was disrespectful. Wait a sec.
Disrespectful to who?
Brian Laundrie killed Gabby Petito, and then he was like eaten by an alligator after he shot himself. I don't feel bad for Brian Laundrie.
Okay, I feel bad for Gabby's family.
Well,
forget Brian Laundrie. Screw him.
But wait a sec. I understand that, and I'm still horrified. I can't even imagine what Gabby Petito's family is going through. I mean, what an awful, terrible story. But I think this reflects on Brian Laundrie and the fact that he was apparently chewed up by alligators after he had shot himself. I would think that if anything was to come out of this story that might be appealing to the family of the young woman that he murdered, it's him, doing himself in a swamp and then being eaten by alligators.
Yeah, but you know what? They didn't even say that in the clue. They didn't go that far.
I mean, they referenced Brian Laundrie and then this long, toothy creature.
Yeah, they could have just said, what long, toothy creature lives in the Everglades?
Listen, hold on. Let me go around the horn here. Roxanne, do you have a problem? Do you find the clue on Celebrity Jeopardy to be insensitive?
No, not a bit.
I think it reflects on Brian Laundrie. I don't give a flying crap about Brian Laundrie.
No, I mean, when you do
I hope Brian Laundrie's burning in hell for what he did to Gabby Petito.
Are you people delusional? This is very
has
offensive.
nothing to do with Brian Laundrie.
Yeah.
What?
If anything, they're making a joke answer on a celebrity national game show.
Fessa, do you have a problem with this?
They really should have thought twice about it. I would have edited
Oh,
it
now
out.
you're Mr. Sensitive? You're the rudest person on the show, and now you're Mr. Sensitive over here.
I am being
honest.
Probably the most.
What are you taking estrogen?
Again, I'm the most. Oh, yes, but it's helping my. Never mind.
You on tea?
Yes. Listen, I'm being the most honest person in this room. It's offensive. You don't highlight Brian Laundrie or bring him any kind of recognition ever, even if it's in a celebrity game show on primetime TV and it's a jokey answer like, it's an alligator.
I've registered your complaint. All right, Froggy, do you have an issue with this?
I just don't understand why they even had to use the Brian Laundrie stuff.
Yeah, of all the crap under the subject line in the New York Post, they had to bring up Brian Laundrie and reference it to a reptile?
You're saying it's a stretch to bring up Florida, Brian Laundrie, looking for the question, what is an alligator?
Seriously.
Yeah, they could have just said something like, what this toothy creature found in the Florida Everglades.
Well, then I got to ask.
I heard the story on the evening news. They found remains and a couple of clues. Sounds like someone's paid their dues. It was Brian Laundrie. Pick the phone up, dig him to the ground, scoop him in a bag, shake him all around. In the Mayakahatchee campground, it was Brian Laundrie.
Talk about offensive.
Are you offended by that?
All right, that is a piece of art.
It is.
That really
You know
is
what?
fantastic.
We should have sent that to Jeopardy.
Okay,
Jeopardy should have Mayaka Bialy, whatever the hell her name is.
Mayim Bialik.
Whatever.
It sounds like a disease.
By the way, don't you love how we crammed Mayakahatchee campground into that song?
All right. When you think of Jeopardy,
How smooth was that?
when you think of Jeopardy, you think of an intelligent person show. You have to know a lot. Not a jokey.
No, that's true because Jeopardy is the smart show. Wheel of Fortune's the dummy show.
It's almost like they just tried to get a current event into that clue.
But that was also a celebrity episode of Jeopardy.
Yes, and they're a lot looser on those shows, but still, it was a stretch to bring up Brian Laundrie in the first place.
and what was
they
the
could have done a little better.
But it wasn't smart people. It's celebrities.
You're saying celebrities aren't smart, Andrew?
Andrew,
Mostly no, they're not.
Mostly no,
Andrew,
you're
our producer, is calling celebrities dummies.
He's not wrong.
You know, there are some Mensa, like high
Well, the
IQ.
host of the
Lisa
show
Kudrow.
that was doing that episode has a PhD.
Right. Isn't she
But
like
they don't all.
Isn't she like a neuroscientist?
Yeah, she's brilliant.
She's really smart.
whatever.
Mayim Bialik
She's
does a
an
great
idiot.
job. Ken Jennings does a great job.
They're
Right.
idiots.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Is everyone done with Jeopardy now?
Please.
I thought maybe Fester had something else to say. All right, so people are angry. I'm not. I think that people are making a mountain out of a molehill on the whole Jeopardy thing.
A lot of other things to get angry about.
Tell you what, this would tick me off. This is a nightmare. Did you see the story of the wedding photographer who photographed an entire wedding and then the digital card got corrupted and all of the pictures were wrecked?
Oh, my God. That's so bad.
Can you imagine? Listen to this. This is audio of the panic photographer. This dude was hired. Justin Gummow. Gummow. Justin Gummow. You know what? I'm going to be able to make a great gummy bear transition after this because the guy's name is Gummow.
Okay.
35-year-old guy, because I have a gummy bear story. Seriously.
Oh, you really do?
Oh, I do. I swear.
Interesting.
Oh, and hey. Oh, I got a question also about gummy bears. Hang on a minute. So Justin Gummow, 35-year-old photographer, was hired to photograph a wedding in California. Took hundreds of pictures of the guests, the bride, the groom, the cutting of the cake. He took hundreds of pictures, but oh my God. He was transferring the photos to his computer. The memory card became corrupted. All of the images were deleted.
Well, it doesn't sound like it was his fault. It sounds like it was the memory card's fault.
Maybe he had an older memory card. Listen, the photographer is getting blamed any way you slice it. Can you imagine? What do you say to the people? Hey, can we do a do-over on the wedding?
Oh, my God. How bad is that?
I mean, can you imagine?
Oh, are you going to look at the pictures again, really?
Seriously, how often do you and Kim go through your wedding photo?
I don't know where they are.
Listen to the wedding photographer. Listen to this.
So the worst thing that can happen to a photographer when shooting a wedding happened to me. I was transferring the photos, and the card got corrupted, and I lost all the photos. My card didn't just get copied over, it got cut and copied over, so the card was erased. And that also sucks. So I had all these pictures that look just like this. Pretty much every single one of them look like this.
And then he's showing it, and they're like just pixelated. They're just blobs of color. There is no discernible image.
Terrible at your job.
Nothing. terrible situation. What do you do? What can you imagine telling the client, oh, by the way, all of your pictures are ruined. I can't save anything. They're all blocky, terrible pictures, and you might be able to see what looks like a shoulder.
Is this lawsuit worthy?
Yeah, that's a good question. This,
I mean, do you shut this guy down? I mean, this is the worst thing a photographer can do.
It wasn't deliberate, but
this could be something for
negligence.
Kemp Rouge and Green, your ruined wedding lawyer team.
Oh, Stacey would love to get her hands on this case.
He said his equipment was faulty. It happens sometimes. Not an excuse. Not okay. He says, I'm 100% responsible for it. He said that the bride and groom were completely understanding. They were the kindest, most gracious couple. God, this could have gone a whole different way. Like, for instance, if Froggy was the groom, and can you imagine if I had to tell him, yes, Mr. Froggy, I'm so sorry, but the card got corrupted and all of your wedding photos are ruined.
Son of a bitch! Actually, thinking back to my wedding, I was so drunk, I don't even think I would know what he was saying.
Dude, we got lit at Froggy's wedding. Froggy and I disappeared for like 45 minutes. Kim was like, "Where the hell are you?"
All right, so Froggy, you're a really angry, livid groom after you find out the wedding.
I got to be angry?
Oh, you're just livid, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry, but my digital card got corrupted. All of the photographs. I took 812 photos, and they're all ruined. I've got nothing for you.
You're fired, you son of a bitch!
There you go.
Come here.
He's breaking his
He's gonna pound me. Yeah, don't break your microphone.
He's dead. Kick him. Big Lou. Kick him. Brian, Matilda, grab him. I'm gonna kick his ass. Break his neck. Drag him to the back room.
That's a terrible. Can you imagine the stomach? That feeling in the stomach of this photographer when he realized everything was wrecked.
He's a bum.
All right, so I gotta say, I got married many years ago to my first wife, and my current wife.
Yeah.
But the best pictures we got were from the people at the wedding. I mean, my photographer was nice enough, but
did you put cameras on the table?
Yeah, just do that.
He made me like stand at like a 45-degree angle, so at every picture I looked like twice as fat in every picture. And the best pictures we got were the kind of the real photos,
the candid shots
from family and friends, and those are the ones we keep in cherish.
Right.
We never look at the photographer,
the professional
photos.
ones.
Yeah.
So you're saying screw the professional photographer?
Honestly, in this day and age,
so you'd be happy to get corrupted photos, so you don't have to pay for the photographer,
dude. I'd rather throw somebody like Julian, who's into photography.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather throw him like $150 and a free dinner, and maybe give him the number of a couple of bridesmaids.
150.
Yeah. He's maybe a little less.
Okay,
but, have a kid who knows what he's doing take the photos instead of hiring a professional photographer.
This is a cringeworthy videographer story.
Oh, no. Hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Roxanne with a cringeworthy, is this like an event?
This is a work event, a work thing.
Okay.
So this guy I know, he's not in the market anymore. He's in New York. I don't know if he's in the business, but he went to do an interview with Vinny LeCavalier. And at his house.
That was the famous shortstop for the Rays, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Vinny LeCavalier, yeah.
So they get to Vinny's house and they do like a 2-hour interview. And I know they did a lot of B-roll around the house. Maybe that was intact. But he forgot to hit record.
Are you kidding me?
He got like so geeked out and excited that he was in Vinny's house and talking to Vinny.
God, that's like a dream that you have. That's like a nightmare.
Yes, it is. It is.
Was it Rock Riley?
You didn't see it was Rock Riley.
No, it wasn't Rock. It was Rock who did it. No. Rock had a photographer.
Okay.
Rock would never.
It was Rock's photographer?
But listen, Vinny was so nice. He redid the interview.
For 2 hours?
The 2-hour interview.
Oh,
that's
my
what a
God.
nice guy he is. Yeah.
Holy crap.
I tell him to kick Rocks.
That's
No. Had nothing to do with Rock. Rock didn't make any mistakes.
Rock doesn't make mistakes ever.
No, he doesn't.
All right, now this, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a stretch at all. The photographer's last name was Gummow, and I happen to have a gummy story. Gummow, gummy bear. Yeah, I think it works.
String it together any way you can, baby.
Absolutely. Oh, and I reminded myself of something. What happened to that ridiculously spicy gummy bear that we were supposed to get to have Roxanne eat?
Oh, we never ordered it. Roxanne's not going to eat the ridiculously spicy. She looked at me and she goes, "Don't order it. I'm not eating it." And I was like, okay.
You know what? We need to We need to constitute a segment based on all of the dropped balls here on the MJ Morning Show.
It's the black hole segment.
I can show you two.
That is inappropriate. Listen to this. This is really cheesy and chintzy. And it has, do you know if I say Haribo, what does that mean? Haribo.
That's gummy bears.
Well, it's gummy. It's the whole line of gummy products. Don't they make like gummy peaches? And
Gummy
they make the
worms.
variety? Yeah.
Haribo.
I thought it was Haribo.
No, Haribo. They make my favorite.
I thought it was Haribo.
All right.
No, that's a gorilla.
Haribo. H-A-R-I.
I thought it was Haribo.
Keep going, Rox. Keep going.
What are you doing?
She's messing them up. Go. Give me more.
It remember Bo Derek? She didn't shave much, all right?
Yeah, she was a Haribo.
Yeah, upper and lower. And
Mocking my
so
ball dropping
that was
joke.
Harry Bo Derek.
All right. So please, back to gummy bears. What's with Haribo?
So, I love the cola bottles. They make my I am addicted.
Yeah, that's
those
right.
are the worst.
They have the little.
They are not.
Oh, how could you pass up a cherry gummy bear for a cola bottle?
Oh, man, the cola bottles are my favorite.
I don't like cola flavor.
Listen to this. A German dude finds a check for $4.7 million that was apparently for the candy maker Haribo.
Wow.
And a guy by the name of Anwar G told the German tabloid Bild that he was traveling home after a visit with his mom and saw a check lying on the train platform in Germany. And he picks up this check. He's like, that's a check. And he takes a look at it. The check was for €4,631,538.80, which is about $4.7 million. And he noticed that the check was intended for Haribo. So it turns out, I think it was a vendor. It was like a supermarket chain that was, and this was a payment. Why wouldn't it just get mailed, or why would they wire transfer? So somebody was holding a $4.7 million check for the gummy bear maker Haribo, and it got lost on a train platform. Listen to this. The guy finds it, gets a hold of Haribo. It was made out to Haribo from a German supermarket chain, and the guy gets it back to Haribo, and they sent him a box with 6 bags of gummies for finding a $4.7 million check, 4.6 million euros, and they send him a box with 6 baggies of assorted Haribo treats.
Like the kind you buy at the dollar store?
Yes. Just the little bags, the ones that are like $1.99 hanging on that metal peg.
All right, MJ, you're Mr. Haribo. Somebody gives you a lost $4.7 million check. How many gummies is a sufficient reward?
Man. Oh,
they give him a bag for every $1 million they save.
Here's a bag.
Telling you right now.
That sucks.
Yeah, does that blow?
Damn.
Yeah.
6 little baggies? I mean, if they're $2 a piece, $12, 11 euros and change? Really?
I mean, it would have been something if Haribo mails him a bag of gummies for the rest of his life. That's pretty cool, but just 6? Seems a little... 6 little baggies. And they said, this is the standard thank you delivery when we say thank you to somebody. Have you ever...
Yeah, how many find a $4.7 million check on a German train platform?
Have you ever been to Germany, MJ?
Yes, I have.
The supermarket, I'm saying it wrong, Rewe? R-E-W-E?
I don't know if it's R-E-W-E. I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's the supermarket chain that wrote the $4.6 million checks.
Yeah.
Damn, they're raking it in at
Haribo. You know what they're saying there, don't you?
In the gummy business.
Take it down low. It's I
Do you know what the lyric is?
No.
Kids who know.
No.
Love it so.
Kids and grown-ups love it so. The happy world of Haribo.
Roxanne, did you think it
I
said
heard slow and low?
Hold on, Roxanne heard it said take it low. What do you think? It's like a nightclub? A grinding song?
Low rider. Yeah. It's kids and grown-ups love it so, the happy world of Haribo.
I hear love it slow.
What do you think Kid Leo's mixing this with apple bottom jeans or something, Roxanne? What's with you?
I've got a new jingle that I wrote for the gummy ripoff.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Please.
Here we go. Let me try this. What the heck? You found our check. Here's a reward, a tiny speck.
That's good.
I hated it. No, it's pretty good.
Oh, I wasn't really on time. Hang on a minute. What the heck? You found our check. Your reward's a tiny speck. There we go. That was on time. Anybody have a better one?
You could change speck to fleck, like
nice.
little flecks of chocolate in your mint chocolate chip ice cream.
You gotta stick with the O. You gotta stick with the O. All right, give it to me. Let's go.
Haribo
You got
Yes.
one? All right, here we go.
We lost our check. Where'd it go? We're all screwed at Haribo. Huh?
Well, that's
Yeah,
only
the
one
plight.
check.
Yeah, that's the plight of Haribo. I want to hear about the guy getting.
All right, hang on a second. I got another one.
There's multiple scenes.
Here we go. Hang on a sec.
Oh, God.
She's all bushy. Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Where's this going?
Take two. She's all oh, hang on a minute. I screwed it. Hang on. One more time. Here we go.
Oh, God.
She's all hairy, don't you know? She's all hairy. Bo, hang on a minute. Harry, it's a Bo Derek one. Anyway, I think you know where it's headed.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Yeah, I just thought that it was just chintzy and cheap to give the guy 6 bags of gummies. That's just terrible. Fester.
Yes, sir.
You think that Roxanne uses what food delivery service?
HelloFresh.
Now, Fester sent me a story last night saying, isn't this the food meal prep service that Roxanne uses? And I thought it was something called like Manson's Harvest or something, or
Yeah, that's what it is. That's a good one.
Manson's Harvest.
Make me think differently about that ground meat I was
so
pounding last night. Yeah.
Whoa.
Fester.
We had hamburgers.
I know
No,
Roxanne.
that would be Ed Gein's Harvest
Roxanne-
or Jeffrey Dahmer's Harvest.
She's told us that, and a lot of people use these meal prep services. I don't use a meal prep service, but I know a lot of people do. And I thought Roxanne, when I saw this, used HelloFresh. And that's one of the big ones, right?
Yeah. So
it is one of the big ones.
Fester sent me a story about HelloFresh.
I use Sunbasket for the record.
That's Sunbasket.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, Sunbasket.
Yeah, so she uses Sunbasket. Fester sent me a story about HelloFresh is now under the microscope, and HelloFresh is accused of using monkey labor. Forced monkey labor. Now, do you remember the forced...
Another monkey labor
Yes.
story?
Do you remember the forced monkey labor story?
What were they making?
These happy monkeys would climb trees for fruit, right?
Yes, coconuts.
Yeah.
Apparently, HelloFresh is in trouble because some of their meal kits, when they use coconut milk, they're allegedly using coconut milk from companies that use the forced monkey labor, and that's where they force monkeys to climb trees to harvest the coconuts to be used in the coconut milk.
All right, so you type in HelloFresh into Google, and you know how Google gives you suggestions?
Oh, my God. The first thing is HelloFresh monkey labor.
It's no joke. It's right there.
Dude, if I find out something was handpicked by a monkey, I'm eating it.
Yeah, I would actually pay extra.
That's awesome.
That's right. It's great.
Wow. So Fester, no, she uses, what would you say, fruit basket?
Sunbasket.
Basket case? She uses what?
She uses basket.
I use basket case for my meal plan. I'm sorry, but I when I hear forced monkey labor, I kind of snicker a little bit. So they keep the monkeys like locked up, and then they let the monkeys out just to collect coconuts, and then they lock the monkeys back up. I guess it's not a fun existence.
Well, if you were a monkey, would you rather have a 9 to 5, or would you prefer to be like tested on in labs?
I mean, do they give these monkeys, like a recliner and cigarettes after their shift? I mean, come on. I have a lot of questions.
Are there benefits?
The monkey has benefits.
Monkeys with benefits.
That's 401ks, bananas.
Yeah. I think so.
Is that how they sound?
I guess. I don't know.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, you donkey.
I'm going to give you your opportunity here. Gordon Ramsay is charging $325 a head for a Christmas dinner, and there are no drinks included for $325?
What?
Okay, so is it at his house or is it like at his restaurant?
No, it's at his restaurant, Petrus.
Is it like gold-dusted, caviar-filled, truffle-flaked?
All right, 6-course meal includes confit of egg, lobster ravioli, followed by a choice of Dover sole or Cumbrian venison, plus a Briat Savory. Is that how you say that?
I don't know. It sounded like you had a stroke.
Sorbet and hazelnut souffle. The price does not include the 15% discretionary service charge. $325 at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in London. That seems pretty steep. That seems just a little bit pricey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know, you stupid cow?
I mean, seeing as how you couldn't really pronounce anything on the menu except for the word lobster, it does seem a little outrageous.
Does he still do TV? Or is he just a restaurateur?
No, he does like one of those chef shows. I flip through the channels and see him sometimes, behaving nicely. Does he still go nuts on people?
I miss the old days.
So he still does Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen was his nuts show where he would just go.
He would scream
crazy.
at people.
And that's smash bread in people's faces.
Hey, Andrew, can you find like a compilation of just angry, screaming Gordon Ramsay? But I think
bring it up on YouTube.
Yeah. I think there are some uncensored curse versions. Make sure you don't play that one.
Oh, yeah. You can't play
See
this.
if you can find a compilation of Gordon Ramsay yelling.
Yeah, I'm sure
if it was on network TV, it's going to be edited.
But then
stupid donkey cow,
I've seen clips on like social media of like Gordon Ramsay going to like local diners and trying the food, and sometimes it's like horrendous.
Oh, yeah. He used to do that show in the BBC.
Yeah, it's like the best dessert he ever had.
But come on, would this be worth $325 a head?
It's, people pay for that. I mean, you guys don't look at the prices when you go to the grocery store.
No. I look at the prices. I look at the price on everything. I don't buy things. For instance, I love cuties or halos. And, if you look, they come from different places, different parts of the year. So when it's citrus season in California, we get the halos and the cuties, mandarin, oranges from the U.S. But now it's kind of off season, so all of the mandarins at the supermarket for the past couple of months, they come from like Peru or Chile or Argentina or South Africa because it's their summer. So it's their winter, I guess. It's their growing season. Whatever the hell it is, it's their growing
summer. We're going into December next month, so it's their summer.
No, but our summer was their winter, and that's when they're growing. All right. So, for instance, when I go to Publix and those mandarins are like $6.99, I don't buy them. I'll see them. For instance, I picked up a bag. I picked up a good deal. I think I got $3.99 for 3 pounds at Walmart on Sunday.
Whoa.
But I will, guys, I don't buy things that are too expensive. If things are too expensive, I don't take them.
You're a price watcher.
I am.
Unlike Michelle and Roxanne, apparently, who just walk down aisles with their arm, clearing it, not even looking at the price.
Andrew, did you get some angry Gordon Ramsay? Did you find some?
Not that isn't censored.
Yeah, okay.
No. I want it censored.
All right, hold on. So I found.
Are you saying not that's uncensored?
Yes, I'm finding F-bombs all over the place.
Oh, yeah. So Fester just queued something up on YouTube. I can't play this.
Hold on.
It says 9 minutes of Gordon losing his temper. It's going to be
on Fox TV.
Yeah, it's put out by the Hell's Kitchen TV show.
But it's probably laden with F-bombs.
No, it's not going to be
Hold on. No, Andrew, that's the one you have, right?
I found several from the Hell's Kitchen channel.
That are uncensored.
Yes.
And they're laden with what?
Oh,
you can go ahead and try it.
No, we're not. No. We're not going to try
it.
No.
Can you put it in queue and just listen in your headphones
I can't
for a couple
listen.
seconds?
I don't have the technology. This equipment's terrible.
All right. I'm sorry.
I don't have the technology yet.
I can't. Oh, look at this.
Because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass.
So am I.
Guess what? It is about the bass. Roxanne sent this to me last night.
I thought that was interesting.
It is. Roxanne, why don't you tell everyone that it is all about the bass?
Well, I just read the headline.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. It's all about the bass, meaning that when you hear music at a dance club, the music that gets everybody on the dance floor is the bass. The bass. It's the deep, low sounds.
The low frequencies. Science is proving now that the low frequencies are what fills up the dance floor. Brand new study on sound waves. Researchers at McMaster University up in Canada, right up in Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, they found that people danced almost 12% more when a very low frequency bass was playing. So it is...
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
By the way, that Meghan Trainor, she's not a size 2.
No, she ain't no size 2.
No, that's in the song.
That's in the song.
That's in the song.
You
know that song was very uplifting to a lot of women. That you don't have to be a size 2. That song did a lot of good for people accepting their body type and everything. So I thank Meghan Trainor for that, because Fester's very comfortable now with his body type.
I was watching that video for the first time, eating a half-gallon of Bluebell ice cream. I was like, this is great. I love this Meghan Trainor.
So there it is. It's all about the bass.
You know, when you're next to a car that's got that low bass.
You mean the...
You almost...
Yes.
You're like in shock, like, wow, that's loud. But
and
then
it's rattling the fillings out of your mouth, and you're in the car next door to it?
If you're in the car, you can't breathe. But if you're next to the car, you do kind of start to dance a little bit, because it's just brings
Play
it
some
out of you.
69 boys.
There you go. All right, I'll tell you what. I said I wasn't going to make people wait for the entire hour to give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro, and I shall not. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, let's give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. A $1,349 value. This is a gorgeous Windows computer, Windows 11. This one comes with the keyboard. It is awesome. A Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet is yours right now from the MJ Morning Show. If you are caller number 105. So let's go. Let's go full bore. Caller 105 gives tons of people the opportunity to call in and try to win this one. So if you're caller 105, you need to know the first name of the winner from last hour. What was their name? Know it, and you win the next tablet. And, of course, that's why we call it Tablet Tag. 800-990-1047. Let's go. The lines are now open. Caller 105, 800-990-1047. Call 800-990-1047. And caller 105, just know the winner from last hour's first name, and boom, you got the next one. And if you don't, or if you don't win this time, listen to the name of this winner, and then we're going to give away another one next hour in the 9 o'clock hour, because we're giving away these tablets, all 20 of them, all week long. We started on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, every hour on the MJ Morning Show, 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hours. Good luck as Andrew tries to screen to caller 104 so I can select 105 live on the air here on the MJ Morning Show. There is a Walgreens employee who was fired. Why was the Walgreens employee fired? Now, Fester, wait, you found this on, like Reddit or something?
I think a website called Daily Dot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan of that site. A lot of interesting, quirky things.
All right, so tell me about the story.
So this happens everywhere I go. It seems every time you go to a checkout counter.
Oh, like Home Depot.
Home Depot does it. I was recently shopping the Hawaiian shirts on discount at JCPenney, and I get to the cashier.
Is JCPenney still open?
Yeah, I went to the one at West Shore Plaza.
Oh, so that is open.
Yeah.
It just looks like it's closed.
Yeah. It always looks abandoned, but it's not. So I was at the JCPenney. They have a nice fat guy section, and I got a couple of new Hawaiian shirts. I get up to the register.
Wait, they really have Hawaiian shirts at the JCPenney in West Shore?
Yeah. So
the store that I thought was closed?
They have a pretty good fat
guy
section.
Now, the Sears is gone, though, right?
Sears is gone.
That is actually closed.
So you get up to the register. First question, do you want a JCPenney card? You go to Home Depot. You want a Home Depot card? Would you be interested in saving 20% or 30% if you opened up a insert name of store here card? And I never knew this, but there's apparently a Walgreens card.
Walgreens Rewards.
That's a reward program.
Is it like a Visa or a MasterCard?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not like you belong to their app or you punch in your number for bonus points. And I belong to that for CVS. And I think my wife has it for a Walgreens. We do a reasonable amount of shopping there. But I've never been offered a Walgreens credit card. And apparently it's not only something, it's part of the job of the checkout clerk to offer it to you every time.
So they are telling the clerks that are checking people out that you're supposed to solicit the customers to see if they want to sign up for the Walgreens credit card?
Two things the Walgreens employee has to do. According to this, originally it was on TikTok. One, they have to ask you if you'd like to donate to...
First of all, don't mention TikTok.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what I found.
Never mention TikTok on this show.
It was...
Just say social media.
It was found on TokTik. And
dude, it's
a thing. Everybody else in the world, it's a thing.
TikTok is we have FCC commissioners saying that it ought to be banned in this country because it's a Chinese spy operation.
Until then, our radio station's bending over backwards promoting their TikTok.
I'm not. We are not.
Jeez. Okay, so anyway,
I was trying to think of rhymes with TikTok to say like a plug-in word, and there's so many nasty things you can say. So
I'll
don't
tell you
do
what.
that.
How about we have Andrew Dice Clay do a new version?
Hickory dickory dock.
All right.
My mouse was on TikTok.
Stop it. Don't say TikTok.
The TikTok struck too.
All right, so what's the story with Walgreens?
So Walgreens are supposed to ask you if you want to donate to Walgreens-supported charities to raise money, and then they're supposed to ask you if you'd like to open a Walgreens credit card.
I'll tell you what, why are you asking me for charity at Walgreens where, items are much more expensive than if you go to Walmart?
It's ridiculous.
No, seriously.
Really?
Regular items at Walgreens and CVS, because of the convenience factor, and they pay ridiculous amounts for the real estate and the busy traffic corners that they take, the prices are very high on everything at Walgreens and CVS. That's just... so how about you guys take some of those huge profits and you guys, why are you hitting me up for charity? Why don't you guys give to charity?
Okay, but think about and be more cognizant if you haven't noticed it. Every store you go to, the clerk will ask you.
Be more cognitive, or do you mean cognizant?
I said cognizant.
Okay.
Be more cognizant of it. Listen, every store you go to, the clerk will ask you, would you like to open a TJ Maxx credit card or whatever, wherever you're shopping?
Right. So this is audio of the clerk that got fired because this clerk would not ask customers, would you like to sign up for the Walgreens credit card?
The manager is giving the clerk a dressing down about her solicitation skills.
And it was recorded?
Well, halfway through the conversation, it gets recorded.
All right, here we go.
I got different ways that I can look at it, and it's like, you're not asking. I heard you. I stood right there and asked you. You have to ask every single person.
And I don't know if it's because they're getting
job.
on you, and I have been asking Kelly.
It's your job. Just like the credit card. It's your job. We are required to sell 6 credit cards a week.
Oh my God, they got a credit card quota?
Yes.
What, every employee has to sell 6 a week?
Or
it can't be the whole store.
It seems like a high number, low number. I don't even know.
So wait, what was the first thing they were getting?
The first part was the charities.
Okay, so the first thing, you're not asking the customers to donate to the charity?
It's your job to ask every customer, would you like to donate to,
My God, how many things? Just, I want to buy my suppositories. That's it. Let me get the hell. You guys are clamming up my butt.
I really need to use these suppositories.
I just want to buy these and get out of here.
You sure you want the extra large ones, sir?
Would you like to donate?
Track that. And you know what it's going to come down to? You guys are going to lose your jobs because you're not doing your job. Do you understand that?
The credit card is not a good credit card, and that is the reason.
The credit card is not a good credit card.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you want to sell it or not. That's your job to sell the credit card. It's just like if you work for Kohl's and you sell their clothes. Maybe I don't like Kohl's clothes, but you're going to have to sell them to me.
Well, I
Did she just say, maybe I don't like Kohl's clothes?
Well, she said it's like if you work at Kohl's,
Okay,
it's your
yeah,
job
all
to
right,
sell
all
the
right.
clothes. It's your job here to sell the credit card.
understand the fact of asking and stuff, and I do.
You do not. You do not.
I cannot.
You do not sell that credit card.
Like,
you only
make the
wait
outcome.
and see if it pulls up on the thing on the screen. You sell it regardless if it comes up on the screen.
And
And
I
you're
don't
not
know
the
if
only
this is
one.
just like
You're not the
a
only
random
one.
thing, but I don't understand the vibes here because we have not had any issues. Me, myself, personally, I'm having a great day.
I've gotten $3 of this, and when Lacey left, it was at $17. So you've gotten $2.
Oh my God, this is like behind the scenes. This is like I'm snooping inside the back room at Walgreens.
So if you're driving around town and you pass a Walgreens, you know that each employee is responsible for selling 6 credit cards a week.
God.
When you sign up to be a clerk, are you signing up to be a salesperson as well?
I guess.
I just
Forget
wanna,
that.
I just want to check out the cough medicine and the tampons. And why do I have to sell all this crap?
Why you're getting suppositories and tampons?
I'm getting
sir?
them both.
Sir, I see.
Wow.
I see you're having a heavy flow day, sir. Would you like a credit card?
It's 8:43 at the MJ Morning Show. Hi, good morning. Line 2. Who is this?
This is Penny.
Penny. Welcome, Penny, to the MJ Morning Show. Why are you calling us this morning?
Because I want that Surface Pro.
Penny, you are caller 105. Penny,
All right.
can you tell us the first name of last hour's winner?
Miguel.
Did you say Miguel?
Miguel, yes.
That's right. Whoa!
Penny.
You got it. Congrats, Penny. You got it.
Thank you, thank you.
And this thing is worth a lot more than a penny. $1,349 retail value. You've got the next Surface Pro 8 tablet from the MJ Morning Show. Hey, thanks to DonTheITGuy.com. DonTheITGuy.com and Team Logic IT. They help facilitate this latest batch for us as we're giving away 20 more of these Surface Pro tablets worth like $1,350 a piece retail value. Penny, thank you for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
That is great. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, this is an awesome, awesome computer. Full Windows 11, Intel inside. You get the keyboard with this package. It is phenomenal. So, Penny, congratulations. You're the latest winner. And now your name has to be known next hour.
All right.
All right, hold on, Penny. Don't move because Andrew's going to pick up and get all your inflammation.
Okay, thank you.
Penny, can I interest you in a Walgreens credit card?
No.
Can I interest you in an MJ Morning Show credit card?
No.
Dude, MJ, how many listeners would apply for
I
the
know.
MJ Morning
The
Show
MJ
credit
Morning
card?
Show credit card. We need to
We'd
do
be rich.
that. All right, hang on, Penny. Andrew's going to pick you up now.
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right. Look at that. Another happy, satisfied winner here on the MJ Morning Show. So, Penny, you got to know that Penny just won. We'll give away the next one within the next hour. So sometime in the 9 o'clock hour, just know that Penny was the winner. Be the right caller, and boom, you win the next one. All right, we haven't even scratched the surface today, folks. Did you see that someone bought Steve Jobs, the Apple founder? Did you see someone bought his old sandals?
Huh?
Yeah, but you're not going to believe them. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, hold on to that thought. I'm looking at, we have a lot to do. We have a whole half hour like uninterrupted next. Don't move. We're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show. Another long chunk of the program is next. Please stand by. If you're making... along with Roxanne and Fester and Froggy. And I tell you what, it's been difficult. Our phone management today has really sucked. By the way, did you prop the studio door open because it's hot as a monkey, you know what, in here?
I did, but it's a noisy hallway.
Oh,
I mean, I'm going to leave it open just because it's so warm in here. But we might hear some background noise.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go into the new general manager's office? We have a new general manager, and Fester, can you just barge in there later today and just demand that they fix the air conditioning? Why don't you tell the new general manager that we need to get out of this building? We need to just break the lease, rebuild from the ground up, so we can have an elevator that gets. Do you know the elevator has been broken here for what? How many months?
It's actually
4 months.
Part of the company's new health initiative to get our fat asses to walk up and down the elevator.
I don't take the elevator. I've never been in that elevator because I was told the elevator is a death trap and that it chopped someone in half, just like in Damien the Omen movie.
It did.
Yes.
Yeah. Happened, yeah.
Somebody who works over at our 1010 talk station.
Old
yeah.
traffic guy.
Yeah. Do you remember, you know, I love the sound of those snapping cables. It's like.
I heard Shriner's beard got caught in it one time.
All right. So the elevator here has been busted for months. Do you realize that they reopened like 3 damaged sections of the Sanibel Causeway Bridge after Hurricane Ian faster than it to fix a little crappy elevator here in our building in St. Pete? I don't use it. But for instance, when Don the IT guy from DonTheITGuy.com, when he showed up with the 20 Microsoft Surface tablets yesterday morning, there's no elevator to bring the little boogers up in.
More importantly than that, MJ, we have...
Oh, Shorty Shane.
Shorty Shane, he had to labor up the stairs, which he can do, but we had an employee totally bust her knee and ankle.
Hey, my producer Sue's got a limp. You know,
she does.
She needs the elevator, and the damn elevator's been out.
Well, you know, I just made a connection on text recently.
Sue was hit by a Heartline bus back in 81.
I was wondering about that.
She cashed in.
Yep. Listen. She made $25 million in settlement.
She doesn't have to work.
No,
she just loves it.
She does this for fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like MJ.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I made a connection with the gentleman.
What did you say?
I said she just likes MJ. That's why she likes to work.
All right, thanks.
The guy who delivers coffee here, he and I are friends on text now, and
he's cursing this place.
He's like, it's been 4 months, and he's trying to bring supplies up to us.
Listen, there are so many ways that we can break our lease in this building and just rebuild new studios, because Beasley bought all these radio stations from CBS. CBS used to own these radio stations, and I don't know what happened. CBS built like all of the offices for like the management and the salespeople. Everything's big. The studios for the DJs and the radio stations are the size of shoeboxes. You know what? I think that a Louboutin or a Jimmy Choo or a what's a really cheap shoe?
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson.
No, they're not cheap, but they're
not bougie either.
Yeah, they're not bougie.
A Walmart shoe brand. Listen, shoe boxes are bigger than this studio. We just need to knock this building down and start again. Just move somewhere else. So, Fester, our AC doesn't work 90% of the time in here. It's just a lot. Can you jump on Ron's desk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should do that.
What's his name? Ron DeSantis? What's our new GM?
No, it's Ronnie D. You're right. Ronnie DeCastro.
Ron DeCastro. That's right.
Ronnie D.
All right, so I need Ron
the second
DeCastro.
most popular name in Florida.
It's very Ron DeCastro, Ron DeSantis. I mean, it's very close. I can easily confuse it. All right, so I need you to just jump on his desk and tell us, get the hell out of this building and let's build new studios. That's the first thing I want to see him do as the new GM, as the new manager.
Work on that,
man. I just made a catastrophic error.
Yeah, what's that?
So the last song we were playing was Flashdance.
Yeah, What a Feeling.
Right.
Irene Cara.
Whenever you hear that song, MJ, what do you think of? Who do you think of?
American Idol and Kristen and Lamosa when we scammed American Idol, I think in season 3.
Yeah.
So I send Chris, I take a picture of the song playing, and I take a picture of you in the background, and I send it to Kristen and Lamosa.
Right. Yep.
And I was like, hey, thinking of you guys. And Lamosa quickly writes back with smiley faces, and she goes, I'm going to log in and listen. And then from the Kristen number I have saved, I have, who is this?
Oh, she's got a new number. She lives in Kristen Powell. She moved to Idaho.
So then
her husband was a Pinellas County deputy sheriff. Kristen's husband left the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, and they moved, and he works for like a small department. They wanted to move to Idaho, and that's where they are now.
It's like a Fargo police department.
So then
now.
I send a picture of myself thinking I'm sending it to Kristen, and then the person writes back, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah, you sent it to some erroneous number.
And then Lamosa chimes in, "I think Kristen changed her number."
She did change her number.
I had no idea. And then Lamosa comments on your trophy husband shirt. What's that all about?
Yeah. It's
trophy husband?
day.
Was it as a joke day?
Michelle gave me this. This was a gift.
Was it a gag gift?
Speaking of Kristen Powell, the intern that helped us do the American Idol scam with Lamosa, Kristen actually did the singing. She did the Flashdance song.
Right.
And Simon Cowell's like, "That's awful. Tell me this is a joke. Please tell me this is she actually called Michelle for advice 2 days ago. Was it Sunday or maybe it was the Kristen Powell's daughter is like in kindergarten, like 5 years old.
Yeah,
5 years old. And she has a kid now. And the daughter wanted to ride the bus. And I guess they always drove her to school. So the first day that they let the daughter ride the bus.
Oh, no. What happened?
The driver drops her off at the wrong place.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so 5-year-old kid is like miles from home, wrong place.
In the middle of Idaho?
Yeah, in the middle of Idaho.
What the hell?
Oh, my God.
Found herself next to a wood chipper like in Fargo. And so the kid's traumatized now. So Kristen was looking for some motherly advice from Michelle, my lovely wife.
What does she advise you? What kind of institution to put the kid in now?
No.
How to get what kind of therapy to enroll her in?
Let me ask you a question. I saw recently that the original iPhone sold for like $40,000.
What?
You're telling me that there are not enough original iPhones out there that are lying in drawers that someone just junked?
No. The original iPhone wasn't in a pristine case, never opened, collector's edition, like straight off the shelf in 2006 when it first came out, whenever it first came out.
I just saw that some original iPhone 1, the first version, that someone sold it for $40,000. Tell you what, I got a whole box of old Androids and Motorola phones and flip. I got a bunch of StarTACs. I'll tell you what, I'll let anyone that wants it, you can have the whole box for $250,000.
What a deal.
You can have the whole box. It's all yours. Come get it. No, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is somebody just bought Steve Jobs' old Birkenstocks. First of all, can I say...
Oh, God, this must stink.
Can I say... I don't like Birkenstocks.
I used to wear them back in the day.
Oh, man. I just find them to be all hippy-dippy. And
they're coming back.
I went through a Birkenstock phase.
Yeah, I don't like sandals. Can I tell you, I hate sandals.
Because your feet are ugly and white.
No, they're not. Listen, they're white. That's true. But I think my feet are fairly decent. But all kidding aside,
what's decent about them?
I hate sandals. Men should not wear sandals.
Yeah, right. You live in Florida.
Men should not wear flip-flops. Men should not wear sandals. I'm sorry. Sandals on men are gross. All right?
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing about MJ's foot. All the toes are like the same length.
What do you don't know what my foot looks like.
That means you're Greek.
Hold on. You do not know about... What are you talking about?
Okay,
My
have you
toes
seen his
are there.
foot?
Your foot, I would guess, and I really haven't spent any time in my entire life looking at your feet.
It's real of a hoof.
But I bet you your foot resembles that of like Barney Rubble.
You can kind of like, you ever meet people, most people, 99% of people, their hands match their feet, but that rare person you'll meet where their hands look nothing like their feet.
Who says that hands look like feet?
I do. Like they go together. Like if I look at your feet, they just match. They're like a set.
I have the same
like
toe
China.
jam between my fingers that I do.
All right, we stop.
All right. We're digressing.
Listen. So I'm bringing up sandals, which no man should wear a sandal. Somebody just paid $200,000.
$218,750.
I thank you. Somebody just paid what he just said, $218,000 for Steve Jobs' old Birkenstocks.
Well, I don't know where this story's going, but I do know something about Steve Jobs, and that is he wore the same outfit every single day.
Yeah, when he saw somebody like the black shirts with the turtleneck, he bought like 50 of them or something.
Because he didn't like to make decisions, and decisions tax your brain, and he had other more important decisions to make.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he wore those same sandals every day.
Oh, my God.
I thought he walked around shoeless most of the time.
Somebody just paid $200,000. What was the number, Fester?
$18,750,
right?
Why'd you even ask?
All right. I have it here. All
right. Yeah.
All right. Why? So they were expected to fetch $60,000, and they went for $218,750.
Some people just like to collect.
Also accompanied by an NFT, which is another giant racket. NFTs, that's the FTX, man. Of the whole NFT thing is just a total scam racket. Might you have a couple of things if you have digital rights to that might be valuable, but it's a fraction. It's a tiny little bit. So you want to talk about a scam and a racket?
Oh, yeah.
NFTs.
And so who the hell bought his sandals plus the NFT? So it was the NFT. But even what's so big about an NFT, a non-fungible token, or the digital rights to the image of Steve Jobs' munged up Birkenstocks?
I don't know how you'd ever use that again once the story's done.
Oh, maybe he thinks they have some sort of power.
Yeah.
The cork and jute footbed retains the imprint of Steve Jobs' feet.
And that's the thing about Birkenstocks.
Which had been shaped after years of use, the auction house said on their website.
I mean, you can see in this close-up picture I have, MJ, off of the Julian's auction website, you can see each toe print.
The Birkenstocks were saved from the trash by Mark Sheff, a former house manager to Steve Jobs during one of the tech icon's many clear-outs. Steve Jobs changed the world not only with his revolutionary innovations, but with his business leadership style and fashion in wearing sandals, according to the founder and CEO, Darren Julian of Julian's Auctions, told CNN in a statement.
Yeah, of course, that's what he's going to say. He wants
These beloved Birkenstocks were worn by Jobs as he made history in making the Apple computer and were the tech icon's signature staple. Speaking of that, we have Steve Jobs' stapler right here. All right, who wants to buy this? $8 million.
That's it.
Steve Jobs' red stapler right here. I'm holding it up to MJTV.
It's red like an apple.
Yeah, look at that. So
those things probably stink.
All right, Fester, you sent me an item here, and guys, check in, chime in anytime you want. Fester sends me this last night. Half of dentists say that patients arrive to their checkup stoned.
We did
yeah,
that.
Yeah, am I having deja vu right now?
Did we do that? I was out for a couple of days when I went to
we did that.
We did it. We did it.
I don't know. I didn't know what show you guys talking.
And I've even pointed out, doesn't matter what day of the week Froggy shows up to his dentist.
He's part of that half. Yeah,
showing
I was out of town.
Showing up stoned.
I'm sorry.
Good job bringing up old stuff, man.
Fester, were you out of town?
I was. Yeah, I was. I took 5 days off a week and a half ago.
You must have been out of town when we did the story. Hey, Froggy, how was your birthday yesterday?
Oh, it was good. I worked all day. So,
Froggy, ladies and
gentlemen. What am I
going
to do?
Froggy was 43 yesterday, right?
Yep, still am.
Yep. And what did you guys go out to dinner, or what did you do for birthday?
We went to dinner Sunday night with the family and had a lovely dinner.
Where'd you go to dinner?
Burns with a U. My favorite restaurant where they burn everything.
They overcook everything.
Speaking of Burns, is there anything new on Jay Leno?
Yeah, my face.
Oh. What a tie-in. Speaking of Burns.
Nice.
What's up with Jay Leno?
All right.
Speaking of
Andrew just emailed me something. Go ahead, Rox.
Speaking of steak and going out to dinner.
Can I finish with this first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of steak. I thought you had something ready to go.
Jeez.
So, Jay Leno has third-degree burns because of gas spray.
All right, this is the latest from Page 6, New York Post. This just came out 15 minutes ago. Jay Leno may need skin grafts after suffering third-degree burns in car fire. Jay Leno may need skin grafts after a gasoline car fire left him with third-degree burns. The former talk show host spoke to TMZ on Monday from the Grossman Burn Center in Los Angeles, where he's expected to stay for 5 to 10 days. Leno, 72, broke down the incident with the 115-year-old vehicle he was working on, explaining that a fuel leak and a simultaneous spark in the 1907 white steam car triggered an explosion. The Jay Leno garage host credited his friend Dave with saving him after he was set on fire. Leno's pal jumped on him and smothered. Shouldn't they have a fire extinguisher right next to like a 115-year-old car that you're working on the gas line on?
I mean, how many fire extinguishers are you going to have? There's probably one within 30 or 40 feet.
Well, guess what? That's a little too far when your face is on fire.
How far are we right now from a fire extinguisher? I mean,
his face is on fire!
Dave, my face is on fire! Help me! Kevin Eubanks, where are you?
You sound like Curly from the Three Stooges. Listen, I like Jay Leno, and I hope Jay's okay. So all the best to Jay.
Thanks, I'll be all right.
And I hope he's not scarred. I hope he doesn't look. Here he is. Hope he's going to be all right.
What if he comes back and he's more handsome than ever? His chin's normal size.
He has like a whole facelift, and he looks amazing.
Yeah. I hope the fire didn't burn that chin off.
Please, whatever you do, save my chin.
What if he comes out looking like that co-star with Cher?
Sonny?
Oh, Rocky Dennis?
Mask? Yeah,
Rocky
in
Dennis
Mask.
from Mask?
Yeah.
That's awful.
I love that movie.
Sorry. I wish Jay Leno the best. So that's the update.
I look like a lion.
This update on Jay Leno. Hey, Fester, you ready to get shocked?
Yes. Like literally? Wait, hold on. What?
Listen to this. Electric shock to the brain may help curb binge eating.
No thanks. I'll keep my binges.
Oh, speaking of binging, we've been binging on these Microsoft Surface tablets. So, folks, sometime soon, sometime this hour, we'll give away the final unit on this Tuesday. Don't call yet. Don't call yet. We'll tell you when to call in soon, and we'll tell you what number caller to be. Make sure you know who won the tablet last hour if you're the correct caller, and you'll win the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. So we'll give away the final tablet of today, but then, of course, you got to pay attention to today's winner because at 6 a.m. tomorrow, you need to know who won today in the 9 o'clock hour. And then we're giving away these tablets every hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m., all week long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're giving away like $27,000 worth of these tablets because each one is a $1,349, $1,349 retail. All right, so back over to binge eating. I saw an item, Fester, that electric shock to the brain may curb binge eating.
Okay. I think you get enough electric shock, it'll curb your life.
It will. Now, 2 study participants that have binge eating disorders, apparently they're saying it was successful. 2 women each lost over 11 pounds. They took part in a study that sent electric shocks to the part of the brain that is linked to cravings. You ever see that brain map where they have like all the different parts of the brain and what they apparently do?
Which ones light up when
it's kind of like when you're at a butcher and you got the cow on the wall with all the different cuts of beef.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what it's like. Oh, here's the rump roast right here.
I love the rump.
Robin Baldwin, 58, and Lena Tolley, 48, who both have obesity and binge eating disorders, tried all kinds of diets, even bariatric surgery, couldn't keep the weight off, but they found success during a 6-week, 2-person trial where this little small implant would zap their hypothalamus to scramble thoughts about craving it. So what? You're craving something, you hit a button, and then all of a sudden, and you get shocked, and you forget about the cheeseburger you're about to shove down your face.
Yeah, you just got shocked. Of course you're going to forget about food.
So that could be applied to food. It could be applied to, like, if you smoke or something,
Tell you
right?
what, Harvey Weinstein should have had one of these on his wiener.
Yeah. I love it. Shock it again.
Did you see that you see the wife of Gavin Newsom, who is the California governor?
Yes.
She was
assaulted by
Harvey Weinstein, allegedly.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
she described his wang in court this week and said it looked like a fish or something.
Oh, what kind? Like a cod?
I don't know.
Like a catfish with whiskers.
It's like his private part is turning into a Rorschach ink blot test.
No,
like,
you know
what do you see in it?
I know what kind of fish it was.
What?
It was a groper.
Nice.
Good one.
That's what it was.
I need to see it. I need
and then you
to-
could give your own description.
Where are the photos of Harvey Weinstein's wang? You're telling me those haven't leaked yet?
Is it like a remora or blowfish?
Well, listen, the word is that he's got one of the women said that it was like it was chopped off and sewed back on.
Yeah, another said it looked like a female body part.
Oh, yeah.
He
and
had
another
a disease, right? A sexually transmitted disease.
I don't know what this guy had.
There's been so many descriptions of his junk that I just need to
It's
see.
almost like a cloud. Like you look, the cloud looks like an elephant. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
or does it look like a giraffe? Like
one
it's
of the
whatever
accusers said
yeah.
it looked like Gary Coleman.
What you talking about?
From Different Strokes.
Like his entire body?
No, just the way.
That's impressive and scary
Anyway,
at the same time.
Fez, we got to sign up for the study and get you a little brain shocker to see if it'll curb your
hunger.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll keep my binge eating.
All right, speaking of weight, what do you think the most obese state in the country is? Yeah, the new numbers are out. I guess all the data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Wallet Hub put it back all together. So what do you think overall the most obese state in the country is?
I bet that it's either a directional state or an M state.
Okay, I'm going to go M state. I think it's an M state.
Okay, what state do you think it
I think
is?
specifically it's Michigan. This is just a guess.
No.
Okay, because you just don't
No,
you don't
that's-
take off your clothes there. You just wear warm clothes.
That's just way off.
Same would be true for Wisconsin.
Way off.
Minnesota.
Right, but
I've been to Alabama.
If I were going to guess a directional state, I would say West Virginia. Because those people just seem disgusting. And if I was going to guess an M state, I would guess Mississippi because it ranks last in everything.
You said what? Your first guess, though, is what?
West Virginia.
All right. Top 50 answers on the board.
Top 50. Am I in the top 10?
50 states. Top 50 answers on the board. Show me West Virginia.
That's
number one answer on the board.
Okay, I had no idea. You guys know I keep up with the latest fat people research. And West Virginia has the history of like Mountain Dew mouth. Like where like Mountain Dew
That's
is like
true.
what they nurse their children at like their hospitals.
That's right, a lot of sugar.
Number one answer on the board, the most obese state in the United States is West Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's Mississippi on the list? Is it in the top 10?
Number 2.
Is it really?
Yes.
Faster.
Well, hold on. I was about to do a production here.
Damn it, Andrew.
Yes. I was about to say, show me Mississippi. Number 2 answer on the board, but Andrew blurted it out.
I really had no idea that those were the correct answers, but I've always known West Virginia to be just a state of slobs and Mississippi to be just like the second most unhealthy state in all things. I mean, they're like the worst state for literacy.
American Fat 40 or Fat 50.
Coming in.
American Fat 50.
Oh, man. How would Casey Kasem do that top 5?
Hi, everybody. I'm Casey Kasem, and now we're up to the top 10 fattest states in the USA. Coming in at number 10, it's South Carolina. Coming in at number 9, it's Oklahoma. Coming in at number 8, it's Delaware.
Delaware? Is that even really a state? It's like the size of 3 Florida counties.
Coming in at number 7, the fattest state at number 7 is Louisiana. Love that chicken for Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchen.
So do they.
Number 6 on the list is Tennessee. And coming in at number 5, it's Alabama. Hi, everybody. I'm Casey Kasem, and we're counting down the fattest 50 states in the USA. And now we're up to the number 4 fattest state in the country, and it's Arkansas. Number 3 is Kentucky. Number 2, you heard, is Mississippi. And coming in at number 1...
Yes, Casey?
Where's my timpani roll? Where's Don? Get Don on the phone. Where's my timpani roll?
Oh, Casey, calm down.
And coming in at number 1 is West Virginia. So there you go. I'm Casey Kasem, and this has been the top 10. So everyone's asking, where the hell is our state? Because we're not in the top 10.
We've got to be like number 11.
Andrew, was that your question? Where's Florida?
No, I was just going to point out the Southeast is very prominently listed in that top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Good Southern cooking.
the Southeast is where the fattest people in our nation reside.
Florida's 31.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
because we get outdoors and we walk around. And
Florida is the 31st fattest state. Who do you think the least fattest state in the USA is?
California?
No, California.
No, you know what? California's 45.
At least.
Where the Amish live.
Think outside, outdoors, lots of hiking.
Vermont.
And
Colorado.
And a high enough altitude where people are going to weigh less.
Montana.
Good point. Colorado.
Somebody said Colorado.
Oh.
Yep. Colorado is correct. Yep. Colorado is the least fattest state in the U.S.
Which is weird because everybody's high out there, so you'd think they'd be munch.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I mean, that was the first state for recreational marijuana, so you'd think everyone was just high off their butts.
When I went to visit Colorado at the airport, the guy's like, because you're here, we're now like 47th. I'm like, what? He goes, because of you. I was like, I'll leave you in a week.
Yeah, when Festivus hits Colorado, they jump up a couple of spots. All right, when we get back, I'm going to tell you right now, when we get back in minutes, in the next segment, we're going to give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet valued at $1,349. Make sure you're the right number caller. Make sure you know who won the tablet last hour. You need their first name. If you missed it, listen to find out who wins next, because then you'll be primed and ready to go for the 6 a.m. giveaway tomorrow morning with Tablet Tag. All right, in minutes, we'll give away the final tablet for today, but then we're giving away 4 on Wednesday, 4 on Thursday, and then 4 on Friday morning, a total of 20 of these things. 9:20 exactly at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, also, I got a pile of stuff here. I got Christmas tree stuff. I got another flipped-out passenger on an airplane. I got Twitter. I've got... did you see the little sleight of hand, little wambuki that Jeff Bezos from Amazon is doing? We got to talk about billionaire buttheads. Between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. All right, hold on. We'll get to all this next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. First, though, let's talk. MJ Morning Show on Q105 and the final chunk of the show. And if this is the final chunk of the program and it is 9:31 now, well, guess what? That's going to mean we're going to give away the final tablet here on a Tuesday in the 9 o'clock hour in just a bit. Stand by. Man, I tell you, this Twitter mess is really crazy. Elon Musk has turned Twitter into a chaotic mess. Couple of things here. Did you see that Elon Musk is now ending the free lunch at Twitter headquarters, claiming that free meals for the staff cost $13 million a year? Are you kidding me? 13? Wow. What are they feeding him? What, lobster and caviar? Beluga caviar? Which, is that Russian? I don't think you should be eating that anyway right now. But what kind of food? Free lunch. Well, all right, first of all, if food is a perk where you work, all right, so be it.
That's a nice perk.
That's a management decision, and if you can afford it, then so be it. But now, because of the money-losing operation, the fact that Elon Musk ridiculously overpaid for Twitter. I mean, what was it, $44 billion? I mean, of course, he tried to get out of the deal. He realized that he bit off a whole lot more than he could chew, and he tried to get out, and then Twitter threatened to sue. They were about to go to court. Then he said, okay, I'll buy it. Then the case was dropped. I mean, really a mess. Elon Musk knew that he just way overvalued or committed to buying Twitter for a ridiculously high number. Just a total joke. So now Twitter workers who didn't get fired, now they have to pay for their own meals, which, listen, I pay for my own lunch no one's buying my lunch.
Yeah, what do they get? Free lunch over there? That's awesome.
Yeah.
What places give away free lunch?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Twitter. And are you hungry now? Because it sure smells like you might be soon.
I mean, you know.
All right, so
Fester, what are you doing?
Fester, come on.
I'm not disagreeing.
Speaking of hungry, they have oatmeal here. We do get fed.
Yeah, we have
breakfast.
in our little kitchenette, MJ, we have packets of Quaker oatmeal.
Yeah, but it's only plain, the worst flavor.
No, I told you where to get the other stuff.
I smelled the cinnamon in here.
Yeah, like Pat steals the apple cinnamon
and hides them,
and the peaches and cream.
And hides them.
He takes them home. Feeds his wife.
I will show you where the good stuff is hidden.
Oh, they hide it. Okay.
They're hiding the flavor-filled Quaker oats. And you know those things. If you think that you're eating healthy because, I'm eating oatmeal, do you know that those flavored packets like the apple cinnamon and the whatever it is, the brown sugar and Snickers bars, I mean, do you realize it's loaded with sugar? So
you need steel cut oats.
But you're negating the healthiness of the oatmeal by eating those sugar-filled oatmeal with all of the flavorings and the sugar.
I eat one every day.
Well,
yeah, what is she going to do? Die from it?
When I eat oats, and I eat oats a couple of times a week, but I eat oat bran.
Oh.
I buy oat bran because that's among the healthiest. Steel cut is better than, but you don't load it up with all kinds of garbage is what I'm saying.
It tastes like grass.
Listen, add some butter, put some salt on if you want, but all of the added sugar, you're negating the healthiness of eating the oatmeal in the first place for crying out loud.
So healthy, Mr. Ice Cream.
I just had some grits.
All right, so Elon Musk cutting out the free lunch, but one other issue that's chaotic. And this goes to the whole destruction of the integrity of the blue check mark and the Twitter verification. By allowing people to spend $8 a month and get a Twitter verification. Did you see that somebody imitated the Eli Lilly pharmaceutical company and tweeted out that from now on all insulin is going to be free? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Eli Lilly lost like billions in stock value.
Stock prices just plummeted?
Plummeted because suddenly the market, it was a fake account. On November 10th, a fake verified account going by Eli Lilly and Company wrote, "We're excited to announce insulin is now free." Had thousands of retweets, thousands of likes before it was finally taken down. Why? Because it was a phony. The real Eli Lilly account is at LilyPad, LILLYPAD. That's interesting. And they said, "We apologize to those who have been served a misleading message from a fake Lilly account. Most importantly for the company, however, All the hubbub has an outsized impact on Eli Lilly's very real stock price. Google Analytics shows that after the initial tweet and subsequent copycat accounts, the pharma company's stock sank from $368 a share to $346, wiped out billions in market cap. I mean, look at the chaos. So in one fell swoop, you had Elon Musk that totally bulldozed the integrity of the verification process. I mean, just stupid, erratic, dumb.
I love him. I love him.
Whatever.
I mean, if I'm gonna put a bet, I'm gonna put it on Elon, man.
He definitely
I
is.
love the guy.
I saw a whole story last night that Twitter employees warned Elon Musk and pleaded with him not to screw with verification.
I don't listen to any of you. You're all stupid.
That's right, Elon.
I'm richer than everyone.
I have rockets.
I have rockets and you don't.
When's Elon gonna run for president?
For real.
Oh, man, Julian needs help.
Your son?
Yeah, hang on a sec.
What does he need? He's okay?
Yeah, hang on a minute. No. He just needs help with, hey,
You
guys.
have to call him.
Yeah, hey, guys, urgent. I have to pardon a turkey at lunch today. Any funny things for a speech?
Oh, I forgot. He's like a president.
Yeah, hang on.
Screw that. Have it killed.
That's great to just have a straight, direct line to comedy.
Say
Comedy
this.
writers. Yeah.
Let me call. Hey, Andrew, I need a turkey wobble, gobble. Can you find one?
Hello.
Oh, it's his going to voicemail.
No, he said hello.
No, it's
hello.
It's his voicemail.
He's gonna play a stupid
I'm
game.
here.
Yeah,
He's there.
Yeah, no, he's not.
I'm right here.
No, he's not.
Is this a joke?
All right, say Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh,
stupid.
Julian, you sounded like your
Yeah,
fake.
you did.
You sound like your fake announcement.
Oh, wait. Did you want to hear that?
No, I don't want to hear
How
that.
many times do you have to say, I'm actually here for you to believe him?
Yeah, I mean, Julie, you know the joke's not funny when they don't know if it's you or not.
No, because he has a message that it makes people talk to the message thinking it's a real person.
We used to do that 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a 20-year-old shtick going on.
Wait. Have you heard my most recent one where it's like a car crash?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard that.
That's
one.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. Hey, so you have to pardon a turkey?
Yeah, so our science teacher has, she's an off-campus teacher, and she has, a farm, and she's bringing in a turkey, and I have to pardon the turkey.
It's like what the president does every Thanksgiving.
Dude, you should go, I do not accept a pardon. I decree to put this turkey to death.
I think you say, I've changed my mind.
Kill it.
Turkey sandwiches for lunch for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, your friends are
Maybe I
probably
will.
tired of don't you cook those chicken nuggets? What do you do? Dino Bites or who do you get them from? Tyson.
Tyson Dino chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they're sick of those. They need fresh turkey.
All right, so wait a minute. Does anyone have any funny lines? How can Julian handle the pardoning of the turkey today?
Right, Julian, who's the audience?
Teachers and students.
Yeah, 300 plus kids.
Is it mostly boys?
No, it's a split school. It's a co-ed school.
It's like 50-50.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't go with my choking the chicken joke.
All right, really?
Well,
really?
Well, we're all here. We're not going to kill the turkey.
You all know why the turkey crossed the road?
Why?
So we could kill it and eat it.
We stop.
You don't like that, Julian?
No, that was good. That was good.
Thanks.
So,
thanks.
Julian, what
Just
you
spitballing.
do is first you say something nice about the turkey, and then you go online. And I just typed online, and these are all pretty lame jokes. But you go down a list of like 5 or 6 turkey jokes, and then you just pardon the turkey.
That's awful.
Or you offer up.
You're making this so mechanical.
Or you change your mind. It's turkey sandwiches for everyone. All right, Julian, I'll text you back. I got to get away the last tablet. Okay.
We'll come up with something good, Julian.
Okay. All right. Have fun with that.
We'll text you back. All right. Did you say have fun with that? All right, let's go. Let's give away the last tablet. Tablet tag. I want you to be caller number. We got to do this quickly, so I'm going to make it kind of low. Caller.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, you can't think of a low number?
It can't be too low though.
14.
How about something in the 20s?
No, that's too high. Or that's too low. Let's go with caller 35. All right, caller 35 right now. Caller 35, you'll win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. This is the last one. If you're caller 35, just know the winner of last hour's tablet. I'm looking at his name. Her name.
Her name.
Oh, I got to write it down.
How could you forget it?
Show me last hour's winner. No, don't show it to the camera, though.
It's a very easy name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I was looking at the name from the previous hour.
I have a very official name list here.
All right. So, folks, let's go. Caller number 35, 800-990-1047.
Okay.
800-990-1047. Caller 35 right now. Know last hour's winner, and you will win the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet valued at $1,349 with the keyboard. Good luck. Caller 35, 800-990-1047.
Okay, while we're waiting for the caller for the winner, we need to talk about some administrative, some housekeeping things. So you guys, and Andrew too, he's answering phones, but you guys need to look at your calendars because it's Thanksgiving next week, and then it's going to be the holidays. We need to pick our date to have our holiday party for the MJ Morning Show. So talk to your wives, your bosses, and figure out what works for them, and then we'll get it nailed down.
All right, we need to do, though, it can't be a weeknight. It's got to be like a Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Let's do a Friday.
All right.
I'm busy.
So a Friday or Saturday night, and you want to hold it, you want to have it at?
We can do it at Meat
Your
Market.
place?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it at Meat Market?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, we're going to go somewhere now.
Oh.
Well, Roxanne.
You have to sweat in MJ's backyard?
Well, Roxanne and Dig Dug, they have, you guys have a connection to Meat Market.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so
we'll go there. We'll get the big table in the back.
Who's paying for it?
MJ.
The people who are with Meat Market.
Okay.
Okay. So we.
a comped meal.
Oh wow.
Well,
so
I mean,
we'll trade it out by
yeah.
talking about and disclosing that we're going to have our holiday party at Meat Market.
I'm going to take a raw steak to go.
Have you talked to Mr. Meat about this?
Yes. Do they know that they're hosting us?
They will
I
now.
did. I said it the last time I was in there. I said,
I would
Probably
much
gonna
rather sit on MJ's backyard and listen to him name planes by the engine sound.
34.
Okay, we're ready for the winner.
All right, we are up to number 34. I'm about to select number 35 live on the air. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Bob.
Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Why are you calling the MJ Morning Show, Bob?
I'm trying to win one of those Surface Pros.
Yeah, it's a hell of a prize. I'll tell you that right now. Bob, you are caller 35. So, Bob, can you tell me who won last hour's Surface? First name, please.
Penny.
Penny
is correct. You got it. Bob, you're the latest winner for the Microsoft Surface Pro tablet from the MJ Morning Show.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
It is our pleasure. You're going to love this thing. You get the tablet, Windows 11. It comes with the snap-on magnetic keyboard. This thing is gorgeous. And the Surface Pro is my primary computer these days. Bob, where are you calling from?
Tampa.
Oh, fantastic. Bob, what do you do for a living?
Road Ranger.
Wow. This couldn't get any better. So, Bob, you're a road ranger.
Yes, sir.
That is fantastic.
Oh, he said road.
He's a road ranger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I heard rump. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, Bob. My apologies.
Are you nuts?
I was really impressed that I was a road ranger.
Bob, I probably pass by you on the road all the time.
Yes, you probably do.
Hey, when I get off at Kennedy, sometimes you're taking the break right in front of that building.
No, that's not me.
What makes you think he's on the road you're on?
What's your beat? Does road rangers have like territories or stretches of road?
Yes, I actually work I-75.
Oh, gotcha. Listen, I couldn't think of a better person to win. One of the road rangers they do incredible work assisting disabled motorists and accidents on our roadways around town. Hey, Bob the Road Ranger, hold on. We're going to get all your information. Congratulations, buddy.
Okay, thanks again. Love your show.
Thanall right, man. That is incredible.
Yeah.
All right, line 6. Wow.
We didn't get the correct spelling of his name.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask him how to spell Bob.
Yeah.
So, folks, Bob. Remember, Bob won in the 9 o'clock hour just now. That means that you need to know Bob's first name for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with Tablet Tag here on the MJ Morning Show. So we'll give away the next unit tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Just know that Bob just won. And then we'll give away another one in 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hours tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show. Guys, think of some last words that you might have before we get out of here. Two College Brothers is your